What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back a blood clot again, you understand? Episode 347 of Back Again. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot thing. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat, as always, blood. You understand? Big up the mods, them. My brothers. Big up the man, them. We are back again for another ep, blood. You get me? Lewis, Mons. I have no clue.
Hi everyone.
I have no clue where Flawless is. You get me? But yeah, the man them are here. Make sure you like the thing on your way in, blood. Pause. Apologies for the lateness, bud. You get me? But it is what it is right now. You get me? But you done already. We're here, fam. Only one 3-point collector this week. You get me? Only one, blood. You understand? The rest of us, back to life, back to reality, bro. You get me? But Lewis, you did get yourself a win, blood. You understand? You only won to get a win. You get me? Clearing second, running down Liverpool. It is what it is, blood.
Yeah, never did a hangover feel so good in my life, bro. Big up every single one of you. First off, my Chelsea in the chat, you know exactly what to do. Freeze in the chat for the 3-point collectors, blood. We're back again. Battering Tottenham back again. Cole Palmer back again in the big games. Enzo Fernandez seemingly back. And for everybody else, questionable circumstances surrounding this week. But I'm interested to hear from everybody else because I only really locked into the United game. But yeah, up the Chelsea, and up the chill guys. All of that.
Months. Your game got abandoned this weekend, just like both of Trey's games, blood. You get me? His Saturday game got abandoned. Sunday game got abandoned. No football. You get me? And you still managed to win, blood.
How it goes. It's just how it goes, really. It's like you guys are just putting the Premier League in my hands. Like, you know, I don't know, man. It wasn't even really a hate watch because I didn't really think Fulham. I thought, you know what? Probably going to have to deal with a little bit of a 4-point gap game in hand. I kind of prepared myself. And then you lot just, I mean, you showed all that chest on Wednesday. Or sorry, from the midweek on Friday, whatever day it was. The last episode, anyways. Only just to go and mess it up 4 days later. I mean, history of the Arsenal, really. I don't know. And then obviously, Lewis, listen, man, congratulations. Watch the game. Like I'm saying, congratulations. You've done your thing. We'll see how long you can keep this not in a title race gimmick up for. We'll see how long you can keep it up for. The days are numbered. Keep on winning, you know. And but yeah, big up. You lot won the game. As I said, credit to Chelsea. 7-goal thriller. You know what I'm saying? You lot never failed to not entertain us in that fixture. Always a very entertaining fixture. And yeah, man, as I said, I didn't even play and I still won. So welcome Gale Force 9 or Hurricane, whatever it's called. Welcome to the Arnie Slots Penitentiary, State Penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Top of the league, game in hand. What can I say,
quickly,
man?
Is your mic on? Just quickly, is your mic on?
Should be, you know.
No, because it sounds like it might be like the laptop mic. I'm not sure.
Let me turn off, man. You hear me now?
There we go.
There we go. Sorry, yeah, there we go. Yeah, no. So listen, man, City spliffed, Arsenal spliffed by Iwobi and them, man. You know what I'm saying? Man United, I don't even listen, man. When Flawless gets here, we'll talk about scammering and them, man. But yeah, man. As I said, contracts on the table for Salah, Van Dijk, and Trent officially. You know,
really?
Of Ornstein. Yeah. Ornstein. So contracts on the table for all three of them, which is amazing stuff. And yeah, man. So I basically played because I won. So you know, yeah.
We got Northside, my dog, for the redirect, blood. You get me? We got Northside, my family. He's definitely feeling how I feel right now. You know what I mean? Big up Comical Ali. He said Flawless bakes a birthday cake for Chris Wood to blow the candles at OT. I don't know if that's a pause. I don't think it is. Mother Nature pauses months. Lewis's Chelsea owns London for now.
For now, we've been owning the city, but big up to you, man.
Don't know about that. Big up Komoko Ali again. He said troops to hold a judicial inquest on Arteta. And I might be the wolf. There's only going to be a few of us, blood, because cult following and all that. You get me? So, you know what I mean? Big up, stop the cross. It's happened again. It's happened again.
So the Botsma, it's happened again. Pussies.
I like that one. You get me? Big up, stop the cross again. He says, big up the panel.
Up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea.
We got to stop the cross again. He said, troops with his second goal for Chelsea. What a banger.
Thank you, by the way. You have genuinely changed my life and my enjoyment of this sport. So thank you.
Piss off.
That's been nice.
Fuck off, man. We got Todd Miller.
Okay.
He says, Spurs, the gift that keeps on giving.
Up the fucking Chelsea. Up the Chelsea.
It's just a Chelsea fucking section, blood. We got AFC's highest earner. It's either 3p or Hennessy shots for troops. Win-win.
Shout out to AFC's highest earner too, because I took one look at the timeline on the way to the ground. Every Arsenal fan saying exactly what I've been saying. Oh, the project died when we bought Havertz. Oh, the project died when we got this guy. We were this close to the title and then we got Havertz. Nice to know you're finally saying what I've been saying for the last 2 years. I know Arsenal fans are usually slow, but it's good to get you guys on board. It's about time. Up the Chelsea.
We got the Chelsea man. He says, which club needs Moyes the most? Everton, West Ham, or Man United?
West Ham. No. Already, some of the West Ham fans don't even want him. I probably would still say West Ham, to be honest. Like, they're in the gutter with Lopetegui, maybe. Maybe they need to bring him back. I don't know.
Stop the cross. Pick him up again. He says, Tottenham get battered everywhere they go.
Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. And 4-2 at home, you pricks. Oh, no, it was 4-3. I forgot about that goal. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, it was 4-3. We got AFC's highest earner. I did all to get benched. This clown still starts me.
Because of your name. Because of your name, man.
We got Nathaniel Lewis.
Oh, up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea.
3 points at Shite Hart Lane. But we're still not in the title race.
Trust me, man. We just collecting our points and keeping things stepping, man. Chill guy, gimmick. All of that.
They got Smacky Jabblers. Mad thing. So the league title goes through Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, I don't really know how to answer that one still. I feel like it's staying up north. Hey.
We'll find out, blood. Big up Ashley. He says, big up the man them. As always, troops, flawless, peanut head, and my bro, Lewis. Get that fraud out. Stoke City settings. Come on, you gunners. Come on, big up my bro, blood. You know the vibes already. Big up Rye. He said, green line. Yes. Oh, sorry. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, no.
That video was hilarious, by the way. Suck at the back post. Suck at the back post.
It's always me, innit?
You're entertaining, bro. That's the reason why this channel's where it's at.
You're a dickhead.
I didn't edit it.
I don't give a shit.
I'm trying to credit you. I'm saying your watch-alongs are entertaining.
Yeah, great.
More people need to be locked in.
Yeah, great.
How about this? I think Troops' watch-alongs are more entertaining than Arsenal.
Yes, they are.
Let me W's
Even
in
when
the
you're
chat.
sleeping.
If you guys think that's true, just W's in the chat. I think Troops' watch-alongs are more entertaining than the actual game itself. I want to see something in the chat. I just want to see something in the chat. That's what I want to see.
Oh, there you are.
There you are.
There you are.
Big up UK. Man, like UK, you know. Big up UK, blood. And he says Chelsea spent $1 billion but sold 900 million. So Carragher, go suck your mother with this agenda because it's boring now. Big up you, man, though. Best pod around.
Up the Chelsea. And that's facts, man, because it's the next narrative they're running on this club. Oh, you spent $1 billion. We're expecting you to be up there. You were used that as a stick to beat us with 6 months ago, but here we are. Here we are.
Big up UK, blood. Big up OR. Big up OR every time. He said, you know your shit when your name starts with us.
You ain't like, damn.
Hey, it's in the name, innit?
My word.
Big up Martinelli is shit. He says,
Oh
Monks was
my
right.
God, that's my
about
favorite.
Martinelli. Up the arse.
That's why. Well, you say up the Chelsea, you say up the arse.
Yeah. Big up Guna 420. He said, go in NY for Xmas troops. Any smoke spots or calves you can recommend? You have to be a member to get their blood. So that one's difficult.
Man, that's not my burner, by the way, guys.
I'll probably say Harlem 106. There's a bodega there. There's a nice thing called the bodega there on 106. Big up Todd Miller. He said, imagine spending over 60 million for Mount.
Up the fucking Chelsea.
Big up M. Hussein. He says, big up the panel. Why is this like just being infiltrated, bro? Have you guys seen the clip of Sancho and Palmer taking off the Spurs corner flag and dashing it on the floor? Fuck Spurs.
I've seen that. Shout out to Sancho. He feels at home. And same thing with Cole Palmer, but apparently he's meant to be like pushing for a move to United in a year or two because he supports them. That's another narrative that's dying, but here we are.
Big up Julian. He says, Liverpool fan here, but I appreciate the chill, guys.
Thank you. And you guys just keep doing your thing, man. We might see you up there. We might not. We'll find out.
Big up Sport Genius. He said, Troops, Raul Jimenez has a vendetta against Arsenal since David Luiz. He always scores against us. Now Chelsea overtook us, bro. Give them credit. I give Chelsea credit, bro. You can clearly see from the title. I give them credit, bro. You get me? Our team, though, a bunch of fucking dunces.
Also, shout out to 15 Goal Day. We got there yesterday. Let's go.
Big up Abdallah, my dog. He said, Troops, we're just the chill guys who are worse than West Ham, Man United, Spurs, and Villa. We'll just collect our 3 points in peace. No title race.
Facts. I was told, what was it? Keep the same energy and hold my manager accountable to what he says, the same way I did with Pochettino. And all Maresca has said is we're not at the level of Liverpool, Manchester City, and Arsenal. So, here's what it is.
We got OR. He said Salah having 100+ assists for LFC, and no one talks about it.
Oh, this must be from a few weeks ago. I was bugging. I was thinking, how did Liverpool not play and he still got GA? I'm losing my head. Fuck.
Flawless.
Yeah.
Nice of you to join us, blood. You understand?
Apologies to everyone. You, man. Apologies to the chat.
You just woke up, didn't you?
I lie.
Pretty much, yeah. I was up before as well and
can
fell back
tell.
to sleep. Yeah, I was up and then fell back to sleep.
We know you'd all rather be asleep right now. You get me, but you have to somehow defend, or someone has to defend that Old Trafford blood. You get me? That atrocity that we witnessed from your main thing, and then your side thing was 2-0 up, and they fucked it up.
Oh yeah, we all knew what was gonna happen with Spurs, man. Come on now. We all knew what was gonna happen in that game. You weren't surprised about that. Not in the slightest. And as for Manchester United, obviously we'll get to it in the section, but yeah, I ain't defending that. Man, don't defend foolishness and that. And when the manager and the team deserve to be criticized, I'm gonna criticize.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big up my guy Ed Blood. Big up man like Ed. The other bit is hilarious. He says, big up the guys, Troops, Flawless, Lewis, and Monts.
There you go.
Big up, man.
I've not been looking.
Ryan.
I've not been looking forward to this one. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. First of all, why are you in the top row?
Because I am. You're late.
No.
You're
See
late.
now.
You're 20 minutes late. Stop.
Oh,
just
now.
get on with the section. You're not moving.
Well,
just get on. Let's just move on in it because you're not moving, bro. So
Right,
anyway,
chat, do your thing. Chat, can you do your
do
thing?
your
please?
thing. I don't care. I'm not moving. Like, do your thing, bro. I don't care. Read my
Chat,
lips.
can you
I
do your
don't
thing?
care. Let's get on with
I
the
know
section
there's a
now.
super chat in there somewhere.
Let's get on with the section now. Let's get on with the
That's the
section
one.
now. This
That's
ain't
the one.
banned sports. Like, I mean, like super chats don't do nothing over here, blood. You understand? Just get on with the. Let's get on with the section, innit?
But didn't the chat vote me bottom when I PC?
Yeah, because I put the vote.
Oh, because you put the. This is a dictatorship.
Yep,
Look
it
at
is.
this tyrant. Look
Yep,
at
it
this
is.
tyrant.
Yep,
Look
I am.
at this.
I'm
Look
Mugabe.
at this mixed race
I'm-
tyrant. Like, no,
I'm Mugabe.
what's going
I'm
on, fam?
Saddam. I'm Trump. I'm all the above.
Look
blood.
at this
Yeah?
guy, fam. All right,
That
cool,
is
that's
me.
fine. That's fine.
But yeah,
Fam.
let's just
Crazy.
just you lot, whatever. You get me? Monts, go on. Martinelli, go on. Go on.
Hey. Listen, Martinelli, I don't really want to start with Martinelli personally.
So where do you want to start, blood?
I want to start with the fact that you guys were telling us to check our mirrors and you didn't check your own. You didn't check your own, mate. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens. Now, genuinely, I understand. I'm not gonna say you thought you was back because you clearly said last episode that I still think more needs to be done. So I'll give you that. I'm gonna give you that. Yeah. So this is more at the fan base, a little bit at you because you know your voice was high. You was amped because I dropped points because of the Kelleher mistake. Well, listen, man, football does work in cycles, as we know, and you didn't even give me 4 days to grieve. I thought I'd be grieving for about a week in it. I thought, yeah, you know what, this is dead. This is dead. Like 7 points is still good, but I'm gonna have to pop out and show something, or I'm gonna have to do something. I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to do anything. And this is the thing where I look at Arsenal now and I go, cool. You have been given multiple opportunities this year. As I said, Rodri's knee exploded. You guys shrugged your shoulders and still messed it up. KDB's not been fit. You know? Liverpool have been good, but let's be honest. We've not been mowing teams, everyone down 5-0, like you man were doing when you got back from Dubai. We've seen better runs of form. We're just getting business done. You know what I'm saying? So all these things are happening. City draw again against City, go to Selhurst and stink up the gaff. Yeah. End the game with 10 men. You play the day after. And you man look around in the change room and go, yeah, we're going to draw today, lads. The man don't go and draw after City drop points. And before Chelsea have to go to, let's be honest, yes, Chelsea won the game, but Tottenham away ain't easy. That ain't easy. Tottenham have shown in big games they can mow man down, pause. They can get the job done. So Liverpool's game's been postponed. Chelsea have a difficult game away from home in a top 6 clash, and City drop points. And you man still decide to drop points. You are being given opportunity.
Shout out to West London YGs.
Word after opportunity. You lost the easier London derby.
Well, you drew. It's going to feel like a loss, but you drew. What more do you want? What more chances do you want to close the gap, to put pressure? What more do you want? Now, again, Martinelli, come on, Martinelli. Rule number 1 in football, you cannot afford. How can you be offside when you're looking across the line? They didn't even step up. The line didn't even step up. They just held their line as it was. How do you drift offside? This man is earning over 100 bags a week to be offside. Can anyone tell me what he does well? Don't get me wrong. The delivery to Saka was spot on, but that's 1 in 100. His deliveries aren't good. His shooting's not good. He can't finish anymore. He dribbles like Anthony at this moment in time.
He's world class at winning a corner.
He can, bro. I need to see his take on rate, innit? I need to see his rate, his successful take on rates. If anyone's got the stats for me, I need to see it. I need to see it.
I'll see if I can find it.
Because we're looking at Arsenal
look
from
at
open
Lewis,
play.
teacher's fucking pet.
0.3.
Oh, what? Monta's the teacher?
Bro, 0.3 XG
I mean,
from
the way the
open
season's
play.
going, it might be.
0.3 XG, sorry, from open play. From open play. Your manager opted for Partey at right back, even though he's been one of your best midfielders in midfield. I understand you have injuries, but play players in their position. And this isn't me calling Arsenal crap. You guys aren't crap. You just don't take advantage of nothing. Or like here you go, take it. You're like, nah, I like this second place thing. I've never seen a fan base gas the world in the week, gas themselves so much for going from second to third. After that Newcastle game that we drew, you went from second to third.
So Martinelli had 4 dribble attempts and completed 1.
Right. That's actually not.
Also lost the ball 12 times. This is off the bench.
12 times off the bench? 12 times off the bench? Nah, send this guy back to Sao Paulo. Send him back to Sao Paulo. Send him back to Palmeiras or whatever their team is. Send him back over there. Send him back over there. He is awful. And I keep now. Troops, can you now admit that he's not good enough? I just want to hear it from you.
Why do you want to hear it from me?
You know I want to hear it from you because you're part of you are the head, the leader, the chairman, the king of the MDL.
Sick again. Ugh.
You lead the MDL. So when the king falls, the rest of them will follow. So I need to hear it from you.
He's not good enough.
I'll take it. That's enough. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. Because do you know what's mad? I thought you lot did it. I don't know if anyone watched the game. I actually watched the whole game.
I watched the game. Yeah.
I had to put on, as I said, I put on Troops'. I wasn't gonna go on your watch along for this game because I thought I generally just thought you was gonna win in it. Thought it was gonna be a quick dub. Bro, I've slapped on Troops' watch along, and I'm like, bro, this is way more entertaining than the game, blood. This is way more entertaining than the game. Like, bro, shout out the plaque in the background. It's just Troops and the black and the wall, and that was just enough for everyone to be like, yeah, this is entertainment, blood. This is pure entertainment. But Arsenal, nah. You see what happened? All we needed was Gale Force 9 wins to mess up their set pieces, and now they can't win. They can't win games. Maybe the wins need to stay like this. That's what I think. Maybe the wins need to stay like this. That's what I think. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? No, that's what I think. Keep the wins the same. Keep the wins the same. You know what I'm saying? Better gassing up Kyrgios's performance or gassing him up. Gassing him up. They were gassing up Kyrgios, blood. Do you know what it is? It reminds me of when I gassed up Gomez against City and then we saw him against Newcastle. It's the same stuff, bro. It's the same stuff. These men can step in for the odd game, but give them a run of games and you're going to see the true colors.
See the deficiencies.
You'll see the true, you'll see the true colors. Because if Gabriel plays, that first goal doesn't even happen. You know it doesn't happen. It doesn't. That's true. It don't happen. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, you're not stuck in a position where you're third place. You are third place, 2 points behind Chelsea. So now, to talk to me, you have to shout Lewis, and then Lewis can use the fax machine to get to me. You don't speak to me.
Sorry, my
straight now.
fax
You don't-
machine doesn't work, by the
Yeah,
way.
you don't. That's fine. We'll get Flawless to sort that out down in 13. But you don't talk to
Okay.
me. You don't talk to me until you
We got no
redeem
power
yourself.
down here, man. There's no fax machine, nothing.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
that's.
saying to that.
I know.
We got
power
send
out
we
here.
got send the owl, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what's
Yeah,
going on.
Send it out. Do what you got
Yeah,
to do. You know what
and
I'm saying?
this gale force wins, so the owl won't make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This
Right,
is
that's-
Troops
bro,
has a
that's
donkey we
fine.
can send to deliver messages. You can use
Do
that.
listen. Do you got to do? As
Use
I said,
Havertz.
I only look at Chelsea now. I don't look at Arsenal.
I was gonna make that joke.
It could be useful for something.
It's crazy. I can't even
use
protect Kai
Havertz, you know.
I can't even protect Kai Havertz. I can't say any. There's nothing positive you can say about Arsenal and that performance. It's
We got
crazy.
Mons as well.
No. I can't protect Kai Havertz yesterday. What? Tell me one thing you did. Tell me one thing you did all game.
Got substituted.
Stinker and hooked. Done nothing. Is Odegaard still injured? He must be. Because if Odegaard don't play well, Arsenal don't play well. And what's worse, a gal. Where's a gal? There you go. Next time, so again, there you go. Next time,
Strays every hat.
next time,
No.
you
It
want to
has
do
to-
case
it is what it
study.
is at this point, blood.
No blood.
I don't even need to throw strays, Lewis, blood. He just holds them.
Bro, this guy was doing case studies on every game that Liverpool have to play. So again, this is why I keep running we ain't played no one yet. We're just chill guys. We ain't played no one yet. This is why I keep running that. I run that narrative now because the Arsenal fans that want to do case studies on our fixtures, how can you look at everyone else and what they're doing when you can't beat the teams that you're supposed to beat? So telling me I have a difficult game next week is inert. It's invalid. It means nothing. It's void. What's the point? If you can't win the games you're supposed to win, then why are you labeling what you think is difficult for me or not difficult for me? Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't tell me to check my shoulder when you can't check yours. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. And I thought they were back. It's crazy.
When I gave my prediction for this game, I paused, didn't I? You don't remember?
Hmm?
When I gave my prediction for the Arsenal Fulham game, I paused and I thought hard because I knew this is banana skin, blood. You understand? This is banana skin. This is the last. We haven't beat Fulham in the last 3 games. 2 draws and a defeat. 2 draws and a defeat, bro.
They got the West London YGs.
They're in good
Fucking
form as well,
Fulham.
by the way. This is not a bad Fulham side as well. It's not.
No, but we dominated them and did nothing.
Yeah, I thought he was going to win, like because of how the game was going.
It was
So
pure, but it was just
Yeah, it
cross
was.
after cross after cross.
But that's you lot saying,
Nothing from
I thought it
open
worked.
play. But this can't be happening. We can't even sing certain songs no more in the crowd
What
because
about
this is
play-
not. This is
about
not playing the
Arsenal way?
Arsenal way. This is not playing the Arsenal way, mate. Yeah, 49-49 has to be abandoned under this manager, blood. Forget the invincible season. All them songs. Nah, mate. Man needs to be singing set piece again. Ole, ole. That's the main song, blood. It is tragic. No creativity, nothing, blood. Martinelli can't beat fuck all, blood. He can't even beat his gal right now.
And you said he took mine. The fucking
Man is there like, what's this? What is that? What is that, bro? How are you offside? You have so much space on that left-hand side. You can literally stand 2 yards forward and it's fine. Trossard, Havertz, whole front line, shit, blood. When I'm telling man about striker, oh, we got Kai. Jesus is back from injury. Fucking Jesus. Man say Martinelli's not Brazilian. He ain't Brazilian as well, blood. We
He
understand.
needs to give
Man
up that
thing.
surname, to be honest. It's getting disrespectful.
He's from Curacao or something, blood. Big man thing. You got Tierney on the bench, a capable left back.
No, Rom said Martinelli's moving like Abdi Shuffle. That's crazy.
I don't even know, bro. Moving Partey out the fucking midfield, putting him to fucking right back. Why are we doing this, blood? Kiwior, fucking Polish donkey, blood. Absolute shit. I had man in the chat, fucking in the watch along early on saying Kiwior deserves his start. I said, what? He didn't have to do fuck all against Man United, bro. One chance Fulham had, blood. One fucking chance, and they took it.
It's a good finish as well. It's a
Very
good
good
finish.
finish.
No anger at Raya. Nothing he could do, blood. He got bins. You understand? He got bins, bro. Kiwior is the fucking problem, blood. You understand? The substitutes, bro. I look on the bench, I'm like, bro, when I'm looking on the bench, like at half time, I'm like, who can we bring on? I'm looking at Ethan. Bro. I'm not looking at Jesus. I'm not looking at Martinelli. I'm not looking at none of these available. I'm not looking at Sterling. I'm not looking at none of these, man.
Sterling's better than Martinelli, though.
Where are you going to bring Sterling on? What's Sterling going to do? The Willy bounce? What's he going to do, blood?
Oh, man, guys always say all that.
Nah, fuck all that.
Oh.
Fuck all of that.
Okay.
Fuck all that, bro. I'm looking on the bench and I'm seeing a 17-year-old that's had no game time, and I'm saying, that's what I'm looking to bring on to change the game, blood.
That's the grime scene savior right there.
You understand? Literally, Chipmunk's just sitting there, bro. Do you understand? You got Wiley there, aka Sterling. You get me?
He's the crime scene savior.
And then you got fucking young Chip, bro. Just there. He's from North as well, blood. Young Chip, bro. I am the crime scene savior. Rudolph Hater. T-High Streeter. Double A sneaker.
You are you, isn't it?
Yeah, bro.
Yo, that's a throwback.
Shit every day, bro.
You understand? Remember the nod?
Yeah, that's a throwback. That. You know what I'm saying?
You get me? Man, like Big E, bro. You understand? Big man ting, blood. Like, yo, what? Brother, it's tragic right now. You get me? You can't spend £750 million, yeah, and be playing like this, blood. You get me? We are a juiced up Stoke City, bro. We are a technical Stoke City, blood. That is it. We're Stoke with tech, bro. That's it, blood. Nothing more, nothing less. You understand? Nothing more, nothing less, bro. 750 million spent to be playing like fucking Sunday League football, bro. Kick and run. Get it to the wing. Crosses. You understand? Big man ting, bro.
I hear you.
I see better football at Trey's games. Man actually play out from the back and create chances, blood. You understand? Balls over the top. Man are inverting, overlapping, shots from distance. Not just fucking actually trying to play for corners. These fuckers were playing for corners yesterday, bro. I actually saw them playing for corner kicks, bro. It is a fucking disgrace. An absolute disgrace, bro. And then they're looking at more injury-prone players to bring into the club. They're looking at Isak. There's nothing wrong with Isak's quality. You understand? But look at his fucking injury record. You want to bring in more injury-prone players? When we got fucking Tomiyasu here. We got fucking Zinchenko here. We got fucking Calafiori here. Fucking Gabriel's injured now. What the fuck are we doing here? And the people, oh, no, you're overreacting, troops. Who the fuck's overreacting now, blood? Who the fuck's overreacting now, bro? Until this fan base grows some fucking balls and start calling this shit out, this is going to continue. Yeah? Grow some fucking balls, blood. It can't be a few people just saying what we're saying, bro. Everyone has to fucking start talking the truth, blood. We are not winning this league title, bro. I told man it was gone from Bournemouth. Yeah? The confirmation that every other person needed was fucking yesterday, bro. Man are saying about, you think we're 6 points behind Liverpool. They have a game in hand and we have to go to fucking Anfield, blood. And man are sitting here thinking we're going to fucking do something. What the fuck are we going to do? Ben White's injured as well. What are we going to do?
Oh, shit, you got another injury.
What the fuck are we going to do? He had surgery. He's been out.
Oh, yeah, from last week. My bad.
He's been out, blood. When I'm telling man about striker. No, we got Kai Havertz. A fucking donkey, blood.
Thank you
Be
again, by the
honest
way.
now. Stop with this whole let's fucking be all friends and fucking PR and all this shit and I want to get the fucking call up to Arsenal fucking breakdown and all this shit and fuck all of that, blood. Yeah? Put the club actually first, bro. All you man just sitting there being quiet and accepting this. You're fucking like making this thing even worse, bro. You're making the club just sit there and think, yeah, it's all cool.
Call it what it is. Part of the problem.
They are part. I'm not the problem. I'm trying to fucking
No,
sort
not
the
you.
problem.
I mean them.
No, I'm saying I'm trying to sort the problem. I'm addressing the problem.
You're trying to be the problem solver.
You man are here holding hands singing fucking Kumbaya. You want to be friends. You want the, oh, look at me. I was on Arsenal today. Who gives a fuck, bro? Who gives a shit, blood? It's a fucking catastrophe. 5 years we've been in this fucking process. Yeah? 5 fucking years. And we're now behind even fucking Chelsea, blood. It's a
That's
fucking
the maddest
disgrace.
thing. Year 1, Maresca and Slot are doing this.
Year 1, 2 managers in their first fucking year are fucking above us. Are playing better than us. What the fuck is going on? Enough is enough, blood. Man need to stand up and be fucking real fans, bro. Stop this fucking toxic positivity, bro. Because there's nothing positive right now, blood. There's nothing positive, bro. We're dropping down that fucking ladder quicker than a fucking wetters in a fucking S club.
It's mad because now the narrative's gone to Arteta's still done a good job because of where Arsenal were before he took over. Which, like, I understand, but, like, it's been 5 years. Like, your things
Man are
change from
saying
that.
about,
It's not about
if
getting
we
back
sack
into top
Arteta,
four.
who we gonna fucking get, bro? Are you fucking mad? There's
Been
fucking
there.
managers available, bro. Did fucking Liverpool fans want Slot? Did Liverpool fans think Slot would do this? Do you think Arteta's fucking Pep Guardiola? Do you think he's fucking Houdini himself? What the fuck do you think this is, bro? This man is not the be-all and end-all, blood. This is not like when fucking Emery left or when Wenger left and the fucking squad was piss poor. The squad is nearly there. It just needs a little... You
Also,
understand?
there's always someone out there. It's just the scouts need to scout.
We're
and
not
do
in the
their
mud.
job.
When them man they left, we was in the mud. It was difficult. The rebuild needed to be done. You ain't got to come in and sell a bag of man right now, blood. It's not like Man United, bro, where Amra's going to have to get rid of all of this shit and then bring in this thing. Yeah? This is like the Liverpool situation where you just go in and you just add your little thing and bang, you're gone. But you man are just sitting there because you all want to be friends. Whatever. I got friends in real life, blood. I don't need the fucking internet. When this man don't win nothing this year, get him out of my club, blood. I've had enough. I'm not doing this no more, blood. 20 fucking years, no league title. All this shit they said when they fucking left Highbury. Where the fuck has it been? Nothing they said has come true. They fucking lied. And get these fucking cronkies out as well, blood.
That was a sensational rant.
Smart. Troops are smart on them. What are you saying?
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
That's what makes the best one.
Everything he said was smart, and in particular about Arteta, like the squad not being that far away. Like Arsenal's team is actually good. Like the squad's overall is good. It's not a bad squad. Yes, it needs a couple of like players, but I'd love to be a couple of players away. As with most
It
teams.
just needs a front line.
Yeah, they not that far away. And just to play different football. Because we've seen them do it. Look at him last year. When he came, was it from Dubai they came back from and they were battering teams. Yeah, it was teams down the bottom of the table, but they was like breaking records or 4, 5, 6-0 away from home, back to back. But they just didn't do what they were supposed to do in the summer, and that is on the ownership. That is on Arteta.
And Martinelli.
They all deemed it acceptable. That's the point I'm making, though, is that those two shouldn't be there. You had a Isak to this bad boy left winger, pick one, and a bad boy central midfielder. Arsenal are there to me.
It's that
Bro,
2023 window.
You don't even need Cole and Isak could be great in that.
Yeah.
I'm just talking, but like if we're talking season by season, you needed improvement in the defense. 22-23, they needed another defender because as soon as Saliba got injured, you could see the squad was more first 11 based. They built on that the next season, done well, done okay, and then obviously pushed on after they got back from Dubai. But this is why I look at when you got to point the finger, like, I don't want to do the Martinelli thing too much, but Saka is working his socks off and he's being ran into the ground. Yeah. Havertz is not great. He's all right, but he's overperforming, innit? Like, getting 14 goals and 7 or the 21 GA he got or whatever. He got a good GA last season. Yeah. The GA he got last season was overperforming. Do you know what I'm saying? Overperforming. A few more goals in the right area would have won these guys the league. But again, they decided to go defensive against City when they were there for the taking,
and made me look like a fucking prick.
Yeah, you did that too. You know what I'm saying? And then Martinelli, as I said, the reason I crash it on Martinelli is because everyone knows Trossard's not good enough to start. So that's why I don't crash it on Trossard, because I don't see him as a starter. If I saw Trossard as a starter, he'd get the same flame.
You'd be more critical.
But even though I'm pretty sure Trossard got like 9 or 10 league goals anyway, even though he was coming off the bench. So who does that leave in the front line to score your goals? That Saka. Bum that these just Saka, but the other one, do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't do anything. The defense can only defend so much. Look how good their defensive record was last season. They can only defend so much.
Yeah. And defensively, they're even with injuries and things of that nature, they're good. Like you said, they've added to that, like adding a Timber, for example.
Yeah,
that's what you need. That's what you need in the front line. Add a Timber level attacker to their front line, and that's such an improvement.
But he signed one striker, and he's been here for 6 years. And striker, by the way, when I say striker with strong quotation marks. Do you know what I'm saying? One striker. You hounded Oba out the door. You got him out. You got him. The only man to win you a trophy. You told him to fuck off. And you've done niche in terms of silverware since. Listen, you can be a control freak, but if you don't win things while being a control freak, you look like a dud. No matter how well you're doing in the league, no matter how good the runs you go on, no matter how far you bring the team, there's nothing to show for it. So ultimately, the whole control freak thing, as I said, people didn't mind Mourinho because he was a winner. Do you get what I'm saying? Listen, I'll say this. Do you know why I don't get onto set pieces?
Do you know what I said? I said if this style had me fucking 5 points clear, 6 points clear, cool. You've got me 6 points off the fucking pace, you fucking wanker. Are you fucking mad? You got me dropping quicker than my girl's panties, bro. Are you fucking crazy? Nah, fuck this.
This guy's crazy.
My head's fucking gone, bruv.
I know it is. I'm just saying the example you used was mad troops. That's all.
Bro, it's true. If these men were banging court, this is why I don't talk about set pieces like that unless, like, bro, if Arsenal are, as you said, if you've won 2 prems and you're now top, about to do a 3-peat, and you lot just bang set pieces, like you lot are like good defensively and just bang set pieces, I'll be real, you can't hate on that, bro. You can't hate on that at all. You can't say nothing. But again, people love Mourinho because he was a winner. Just because they didn't like his football. But the second, and this is why when Mourinho left teams, it was always 99% when Mourinho leaves a team, it doesn't leave a good flavor in people's mouths. Because
you got to be winning.
That football, when it goes bad and you're not winning, there is nothing for the fan base. You're now spending your hard-earned money, your hard-earned cash. Yeah, and remember, guys, Cosy Living, I bought a Lucozade for £2.69, blood. It's mad. I bought a Lucozade for £2.69.
Should have left that on the shelf, man. £2.69. Should have left that on the shelf.
I bought a Lucozade for £2.69. Yeah.
Where did you get that?
And your gaffer thinks he can make your fan base watch that football and not win nothing. My head would be on Mars. And the Arsenal ticket prices have risen, you know. Don't forget that. The prices have gone up. Cosy living's gone up. Inflation's at a high. And man, them are scoring corners after 750 million. After being in charge for 6 years. And winning nothing. Apart from an FA Cup that wasn't with your squad. What are you, man, paying for? TroopzTV is more entertaining than Arsenal Football Club at this moment in time. And that is a fact. That is a fact. Yeah. And I'm not saying do the end, hard line for life, concede 4 or 5 goals every game. But
Which is who we are, mate.
you know what I'm saying? It's who we are, mate. It's who we are, mate. You know what I'm saying? Bring out the butter. We're gonna make toast. Like it's so mad right now, bro. He is taking the piss out of your club. He's taking
Bring out butter. We're gonna make toast.
He's taking that absolute piss out of you lot's club. And the worst thing is, bro, like the PR with the PR is making it even worse, bro. Even worse. That Odegaard injury. Now with the Odegaard thing, it's looking mad. It's looking mad. So the bottom line is the set pieces aren't the issue. It's the only thing that's saving you. It should be a bonus, not a reliance. You know what I'm saying? It's a bonus. It's as simple as that. Because you play a cup final, win from a set. Bro, we beat Chelsea in the final from a set piece. You hear anyone going, no, like
set piece won the treble on a set piece.
Yeah, of course. On a set piece, bro. Corner taken quickly.
The Champions League final, got a chance to win it from a set piece.
Bro, corner taken quickly. Yeah. What was that from?
Set piece. Yeah. The Trent thing.
Didier Drogba.
You see, this is what bro. Yeah, bullet header near post. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even on a me bantering thing. Like now it's generally a slap in the face for Arsenal fans. It's a slap. Well, for the ones that are awake, it's a slap in the face, bro. Slap in the face. And it is what it is.
Big up Raheem Sterling.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's moving mad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right. Mad.
Big up man like Daniel, my G. He says, you're 1 foot offside. You're 1 foot offside, Martinelli. You're 1 foot offside. We chilling second.
Up the Chelsea. We out here chilling.
Big up Ray. Big super chat, blood. Big him up, blood. He says, only the real tacticals like me understand how breathtakingly good Arsenal were despite the result.
Breathtakingly good.
Now, for me, it was the real tacticals part. Like
breathtakingly good, is crazy.
The domination and control was unreal away to a good team. I wish we could play more like that. Arsenal-Chelsea title race.
I said this to him yesterday when he was on stream. I said it to him when he's in the chat. I'll say it to him now. Stop running, Brian. You must. You are clear at the top of the table. You must. Because if Arsenal or Chelsea or Manchester United or City was where Liverpool are, you'd be waxing lyrical about him. You've waxed lyrical now about Arsenal going on 3 years. How they're a great side, they're special, respect super duper Mick and all this rubbish. Nah. Stop running from the expectation. You must. Be like Muntz, be like other Liverpool fans who have also said that. All this leopard in the tree nonsense. You are Liverpool Football Club. You have 19 league titles. You have 6 European Cups. You're one of the biggest teams in the world. Stop it. You must. Stop it. Like, what we out here doing?
I'm dying, man.
Big up Ed. He says, you see why I can't. You see why I call this guy. Literally. Big up LFC Sai, my G. He said, Troops, you missed opportunity winning titles last 2 seasons and now championship manager. Phase 1 slot are above Arsenal. Netflix FC. Pickpocket FC.
Shout out the championship manager.
Big up Mo. He says, big up Montel Nelly and Philakai. 0 goals, all vibes.
Clinical, but I need a striker, Kai, man.
Big up Unathletic Madrid. He said, man, you got done by Timber and Wood. No, pause, blood. Pause. Yeah,
that is a pause. That is definitely a pause.
Big up God. He said, Troops, you want to upgrade on Martinelli yet? I think your question was answered, mate. LJ, my dog. He says, Flawless knows how I feel about that Paella Pulis with Corona and Lime. In 5 years, that arrogant prick has won 1 FA Cup and 2 silver dinner plates. Kiss my team.
Now, this is true. Me and LJ have spoke many a times on the fan calling show about Arsenal. So when he's saying it, this is very much true. We've had many conversations about it.
Big up my dog, LJ, every time, blood.
Big up LJ.
Big up Siak. Good to see you. Says Arteta is failing worse than Magic Johnson at fatherhood. It's inexcusable to allow a championship manager and a first-year bald Macy's model be ahead of you.
Just some straight up Magic Johnson. This guy. Big up C24 though.
Big up Yak every time, blood. Big up Samir. He says Arsenal trophy 14-day arrested. Everton while they play midweek.
Oh, he's saying Everton have rested because they didn't play against Liverpool, and obviously they don't play midweek because they don't play Europe. So he's saying
then they
they'll be
play
resting
Arsenal.
against Fulham. Yeah, then
that
they
don't
play
mean
Fulham.
nothing, blood.
Yeah,
that don't mean
you'll be Everton.
Yeah, we'll be Everton. I'm confident about that one. Like I was Nottingham Forest. Big up Jay. He said, "Troops, thank you for the first goal." You lot can kiss my ass, blood.
Thank you again, by the way.
You can fuck off. Big up Corey. My dog. He said, I had enough. No difference to Newcastle performance. No majors this year. No trophy either, probably. End of the season, sack his ass, making me watch this terror. I stand with you, Corey Broski. I stand with you, my brother. Big up man like Woods. He says, I was 7 the last time Arsenal won the league. Never thought this would be the last time I would see a league title. Shake my head. Arteta fooled me.
Was I 7 the last time Arsenal won the league?
Him and the Cronkies fooled the whole fucking fan base, mate.
Actually, no, I was in reception. I was 4.
Great.
My bad.
Crazy work, you know. I said I was in reception.
Great.
Much.
Yeah,
Big up Jimmy.
Good
He
times.
said, Lewis.
Palmer again. Palmer again. Ole, ole. Palmer again. Ole, ole. In a big game too, by the way.
Raheem Sterling's back. He said, at least Arsenal's above City. This is what you want. This is what we want. Apparently, we don't need to worry about fucking Liverpool, do we, lads? Big up Don Juan. He said, Arsenal will always sign Chelsea rejects. Havertz, Jorginho, Sterling.
But to be fair, Jorginho's still decent for you, man. But up the Chelsea. Don't forget to add Willian into there as well.
David Luiz the prick.
Oh, yeah, and David Luiz.
Peter Cech the wanker.
All right, Czech's still your best goalkeeper in the Emirates era. Come on, man. All right, Big Pete.
Nah, Raya's got that now.
Raya's a very good goalkeeper, actually.
Raya's
He's been doing well, but I mean, like, first season Czech, he's got to be up there.
Yeah. Like, Raya's like serious. I didn't realize the levels that Raya's at. He's serious.
Raya's serious.
Yeah.
Speaking of Chelsea, Lewis, a very, very up and down game, blood. 2-0 down. Cucurella, as Peter Jury said, he was looking for the right slipper like Cinderella. He found it at 2-0 down.
For the right slipper.
You get me? He found it at 2-0 down, blood. I'm teasing him. I don't give a shit, bro. He ain't trademark that. Fuck him. You get me? But he was looking for the right slipper. He found the right slipper. Cole Palmer, like you said, big game, turn up. Panenka, absolutely taking the piss, blood. You get me? Caicedo, in my opinion, should have got sent off. But then I think that the reason why Kulusevski never went off was because the Caicedo one was missed. But you did what I said you would do in my match reaction. You went clear of us. You're in second. You're in this race, whether you like it or not. You might not be winning it, but you're definitely in it, bro.
No, like I said, I was told to keep the same energy with my manager in his comments. You don't think we're in the title race? So, hey, I don't think I'm in the title race. It is what it is.
So do you agree with his comments that Caicedo is not near Declan Rice and Rodri? Do you agree with them as well then? Because if you agree with that,
he said he sits on the same table as them. No, I agree. He just sits on the head of the table. Word to Roman Reigns. So it is what it is. But shout out to Tottenham.
See the goal.
We gave you 2 goals just because we're bored of beating you. We gave you 2 goals just for a little head start to make the little tie interesting. Still couldn't do anything with it. They're going to complain that, oh, you only won because we gave you 2 penalties. You only scored 2 goals because Cucurella was wearing some dodgy shoes. That's it. That's literally it. Also, Robert Sanchez for the second goal could have done a little bit better.
Could have done way better.
But yeah, like ultimately, all we needed to do was just settle ourselves down. And I knew we were going to come back. I was speaking to a lot of Chelsea fans after the game, and everybody had the same mindset. Even at 2-0, we're thinking, look, just get a goal back. It's only Tottenham. It's only Tottenham. You get 1 goal back. We're back in this. We're going to win. Man like Jadon Sancho pops up with a moment of magic, which I've been saying a lot that I rate that one moment so much because he don't really do that for us in terms of like trying to beat 2 or 3 players and going for the shot. He'd rather look for the supporting runners around him. That's what his game is usually based on. So for him to do that shows me mentality, shows me incentive, and also he's taking the manager's instructions because he's also asked him to start shooting more because he's got the quality. It's just he's a playmaker by nature. I understand that. But all we had to do was settle into the game. I do still think like Spurs had a good first half and everything. Like we were good progressively, but when we got to the final third, we were a little bit disjointed. Jackson wasn't really on job today. Neto wasn't really on job today. But the second half switches were the difference, in my opinion. We put Gusto on the right-hand side, moved Badiashile to the left. We were a little bit more composed in our build-up play. Enzo Fernandez just absolutely bossed it in the final third and the defensive third. I think he's now finally come back from the hernia injury because he's now covering more ground than what I've seen him do in the last year. And also, you can tell the confidence in the way that he plays. Start the season, there was sloppy passes everywhere. Now, like, he's dictating the play. The link up between him and Jadon Sancho and Caicedo and Lavia was brilliant all match. And it was all just about just getting the goals. Yeah, Tottenham was silly, gave away 2 penalties, but it's Tottenham. I'm not shocked. They don't have the mentality. They don't have the bottle. They don't have the cojones. All you have to do is put it on them and they get shook. That's
Even
why
being 2-0 down, you weren't
rivalry.
There weren't no worry at 2-0 down. Even like knowing what, like they went to City and put 4. Even though City shit.
I won front. Slight panic at 2. I was like, really? You man really didn't wake up for this? But then Jadon Sancho scores and I'm like, yeah, we're winning. We're winning. I'm not even worried about if we're going to bag a second. Because I know their style of play. I know their mindset. I know our game management. And like, if football makes sense to me, we're coming back and beating Tottenham because it's Tottenham. They don't have the mentality for it. These men wheeled back their 2 centre-backs at 50% fitness because they're that scared of Chelsea. All for them to come off injured again in the second half. Well done, Ange. Now they're fucked for your toughest schedule pile-up for the season. Well done, mate. But yeah, Cole Palmer scores both penalties. Big up to him. He now has more GNA in the last 2 years in Big 6 matches than Bukayo Saka. But hey, Cole Palmer doesn't turn up in big games. It is what it is. Enzo Fernandez.
How many of them are penalties?
How many of Saka's GA is corners?
Oh, how many are penalties?
Right. So if we want to big up corners, we can big up penalties.
Rice gets more assists from corners, though. So
big up to Rice.
Rice is the cheat code, not Saka.
Big up to Rice, innit? But Saka gets a lot of GA from corners, and I ain't even trying to knock that down. Corners are good technique. Penalties are good technique.
I'll be honest.
I'm just asking an honest question, like, because you're trying to hit the star boy with a little. And
I'm not trying to hit the star boy. I'm just saying he's doing his thing.
Lewis, I'll be honest, yeah. I think the PR has been a bit unfair because Cole Palmer was obviously the face of this result. I think it was Jadon Sancho in it. If from a neutral perspective, I think Jadon Sancho was the man of the match. I think Palmer was quiet in the first half, had a few opportunities. I think Palmer's just been his usual 7 out of 10. I think that was another 7 out of 10 Palmer performance, and he had the flash of brilliance with which led to the Enzo goal. But for me, I feel like Enzo Fernandez.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, no, like, but the thing is, but this is like people are gonna hear that and probably think I'm slandering what he's doing. This just means that Chelsea have come a long way. Where like Palmer can be 7 out of 10, a man can go back. A team can go bang 4 goals, bro. See what I'm saying? This is
not
the difference
Palmer
now.
FC anymore.
Yeah, bro. Far from it, bro. Far from it. Like Sancho, yeah. And it's funny because I had United fans saying when Sancho was ill. Remember, he was ill for like 3 weeks, and then United fans were starting to trying to creep and do their. Yeah, it was right. Like, yeah, this you lot are gonna find out the hard way.
They try to get a win for that guy in it who got sacked.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me.
I told my cousin, he was like, "Yeah, what's Sancho done?" And I said, "Just wait, bro. Just wait, bro. Good players, just wait." And then he comes back, and you see today, you see last game when you come on, you see the quality. Yeah, and I'm glad he pulled out against Spurs because, like, this is what I mean by the PR. The PR is obviously going to give it to Cole Palmer because of the 2 penalties.
and a flash of brilliance. But Cole Palmer for me was good for 90 minutes and almost everything he did. And I think the media aren't covering it. Yeah, sorry, Sancho, sorry. And the media aren't covering it enough. I don't know. I don't know what. Well,
is that because we know why in it? We know why.
We know why. But I'm saying like the media aren't covering it. Like I think he should be the face of that game for me. Even Enzo Fernandez isn't really being spoken about a crazy amount by the media. Like, listen, Playboy Fernandez, blood, single Pringle Enzo.
This
is Argentina's Enzo.
Fernandez was good.
This is Argentina's. This is a Fernandez. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro. He is moving too different right now. It's too different. And what's crazy is that the reason
it was a similar hit to the Villa hit as well.
Bro,
it's a technique thing now.
That game, you lot were very dangerous in large spells, but I still think you were actually very wasteful for a lot of the game compared to like how many goals I think you actually should have had. But what I would say is that credit to Maresca for making the change in it. He took Caicedo out of right back, put Gusto there, and then you immediately look like the dominant team. I think in the first half, it was literally like that.
Yeah.
You lot go for 3-on-2, we'll go 4-on-3. Like, bro, I promise you that game could have ended 4-4 in the first half. 4-4. It could have been 4-4 in the first half. And the longer
we weren't doing well when we got to the final third. I think Jackson his decision making wasn't really the Jackson that we've seen in the last few games, which I was surprised by. I thought he'd be up for Tottenham. Same thing with Neto. Especially in the second half, there was so many opportunities he had to lay the ball to Cole Palmer, who was in a great position to try and cause some more damage. I felt it was a little bit selfish at times too, but I agree. Sancho did have a better game than Cole Palmer. He was good first half, not really as impactful. Sancho had impact throughout the game. Palmer more woke up towards the second half and then just became on straight violence. So yeah, like people aren't really speaking about Sancho's performance enough. Like I said it earlier. This brother might have changed my life in terms of a footballing perspective. The creativity, the IQ on the left-hand side, I haven't seen since we had the little Project Restart Pulisic era during lockdown. We haven't had that level of consistency since then. And I've got this for 20 to 25 million from United. It's ridiculous.
While giving them Mount,
it's ridiculous.
60 million.
I genuinely, no banter, flawless United. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you. Like this is potentially signing at the season, signing at the damn season. Because now I've got creativity on both sides of the pitch, both sides, and he can play both sides of the pitch too.
What I would
for 25 mil, it's fucking ridiculous.
What I would say, yeah, like you just got to shore up that defense though. Like that defense, I do feel like.
Why did he start that defense?
Fofana was out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I had to be Badiashile, and he's out for the rest of the
thing is, Badiashile, the thing is about him, he's actually surprisingly good on the ball, but his decision making is really weird. Like, there's obviously he's a bozo, innit? He's a bozo. He's a bozo, but he can break lines.
Comfortable to playing on the right. When we moved him to the left, it was a much better game from him.
Yeah. When he plays left centre back, he breaks the lines quite well. Not maybe as good as Cole will, but I just think your defense is still mad janky in it. Like at the end of the day, Spurs still scored 3 goals, and let's be honest, they should have scored more.
Cole was shaky first 20 as well.
Yeah, that goal, the way he let Solanke just cut him was mad.
Yeah, like Son, Kulusevski, and
is that why you think you're not in a title race? Because you're a defense and keeper?
Keeper. I think we could get by with the defense with a better goalkeeper. But Sanchez is a problem.
What if he starts Jorgensen?
Start Jorgensen. If he has a consistent run of games, hey, I might believe. I
know it's Sanchez as well. When I say defense, I include Sanchez in that, by the way. That means goalkeeper and back line. But like, if you saw the way Son, Solanke and Kulusevski were moving, bro, that game could have been out of sight.
Son was so wasteful. Like he had 2 chances, 1-on-1 and shot wide.
Yeah,
nearly fucked up my bet.
Son's rubbed now, man. Let's just say it as it is.
Like,
he was crying again at full time. Man realized he spent his whole prime years at Tottenham. That's your fault.
Realization sunk in, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'd say. That's the finishing part of the project. I think it's just going and getting that defense, maybe getting a Bastoni, and maybe even a Kelleher, like just another keeper that can do the job to a good standard.
That if Liverpool let Kelleher go to Chelsea, you man are pure dunce.
Yeah, I'm not trying to see it happen, but writing's on the wall. I don't
But
know.
I rate Kelleher, but I want someone with a bit of a higher ceiling. I don't really know. I don't know if that's his level.
His ceiling is very high, but yeah,
Is
to
it?
be fair,
That's
like,
fair. I'll take your word for it, innit?
but it's again the difference is now is that you lot are confident, and because I don't think the players feel any pressure, I think that's just going to emulate throughout your season. Personally, that's the way I see it.
That's why everything coming outside of Chelsea is just saying one game at a time. We're not thinking about Arsenal, Liverpool, and City. We're just trying to do our thing.
Yeah,
What if Liverpool drop points in their next game and you pick up full points? What then?
Same
Because
energy.
It's 4
a
now.
game in hand. I low-key think like Liverpool
8
having
points
this
on the
time
board
off will
better than
benefit
games
them.
in hand.
If what?
Lewis,
8 points on the board better than games in hand.
Lewis, you're talking too loud because we didn't have Konate. Because how about this? Konate, no Konate at Goodison Park. I weren't trying to see that.
And McAllister was suspended.
You see, this is the thing.
I weren't trying to see that.
We haven't
Bro, Liverpool, let me tell you something. Liverpool got pure life this weekend missing that game because they might not have lost, but they would have dropped points.
I guess listen, man. I guess we'll never know.
But it don't matter anyway because we wouldn't have fucking picked up on nothing in it, so it don't matter. But they would have slipped this weekend, I believe.
Listen, man. I guess we'll never know.
It is what it is. But like,
the bottom line is, we would have had no McAllister, no Konate.
I swear Trent was a doubt as well.
No, Trent's fine.
Oh, Trent's cool.
But the bottom line is the players needed a rest anyways. Like for me, Gravenberch was looking tired against Newcastle, so you know what I'm saying. And I don't think he's gonna play against
Girona.
Is it Girona we have in the Champions League?
Girona.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna play. I don't think he's gonna play against Girona. So it's like I'm trying to see Trainioni minutes, that type beat. But yeah, no, I didn't want to move this to Liverpool. But yeah, I just think that game against Everton would have been especially tough because of the suspensions. And obviously, Konate coming up against maybe Beto or Calvert-Lewin. Sorry, not Konate, sorry, Gomez going up against them. And it could have been a bit political from set pieces.
Yeah,
so,
true.
you know what I'm saying? I think that benefited us. And now I think they're trying to schedule it for match day 23, 25 or 30 something. Now, maybe not 30 something, but at that time, I'd like to think that we'll have Konate and those guys back. Listen, anything can happen up until then. That's in what, 7-8 game weeks? But I'd rather play them with the guys. You know what I'm saying?
So you'd rather have that midway through the season, maybe not towards the end when it's like the last few games that good.
Because our last 3 are Chelsea, Arsenal already anyway.
Yeah, you got the bridge in April.
Oh, yeah, but Arsenal, don't worry, Arsenal.
Title decider.
Could be a title decider,
blood.
Hey, by April, oh no.
It could be. It could be. It could well be. It could be still.
It might be. We'll have to find out. Only further time will tell, innit?
Title decider, man. Definitely, man. Chelsea are in the race, bro.
Arsenal got to come and
with it.
Chelsea are in the race, bro.
To me, a race is short distance.
You know what I mean?
It's not a map. Like if it's
you
long
might have in the
distance,
1500, blood. Right now, you're in the 1500. You might have done like 800 meters, and like Liverpool are ahead, but you might have just dare like.
Yeah, you know what?
Dare, blood.
Talk to me when we get to 400 meters. Talk to me
there,
there.
blood. You understand? It's like 800 meters. You might have still there, blood.
Do you know what I'll say with Chelsea? Yeah, because I've looked at Europe's fixtures.
They got a favorable run.
Yeah,
this is our toughest 2 games.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say favorable run because I'm not gonna say for Arsenal.
And they got like 5 squads, bro. It's peak.
Yeah,
when I say they got favorable run in regards to months, if they drop points in any of those games, it's like
in the words of Jamie
opportunity
Carragher
missed. Obviously,
don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Chelsea are going to win every single game, but it should be in Chelsea's favor to win these games. If we're talking from now to the end, from now till literally the end of January, every single game.
Oh, clean run.
Forget
clean run, blood. They might go out in the window.
Till City away in late January. Forget
that.
Very clean run. Clean run like white Air Forces outside.
Blood.
You know what I'm saying?
They got the blacks are parked off. They're outside in the Colgates. You know what I'm saying? Supreme edition. Not even the JD Sports, bro. Man got the Supreme Air Force Ones on right now, cause just step in.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, even till all the way from now until the end of February, the only top 16 you have is Man City. It's just
bro. We don't know what City are gonna look like. Yo, they are white Air Forces. They don't even have a one.
I'll be real. After that, it gets
crease.
go after that. After
They don't
that,
even have cruise protector. They don't even have cruise protector. They're just calm. Going about their
West
business.
Ham probably
Wait,
won't have
Lewis,
Lopetegui. Brian always tricky.
Lewis, you man was saying our thing's a bit mad. Your last 7 is a bit crazy as well.
Oh, I know. That's another reason why.
Arsenal, Spurs,
Yeah, but if you're in a position when you get to that,
Newcastle, you go St. James's, St. James's.
Might have a little leeway to drop points here and there. You could get a draw here, a draw there. Going to Newcastle and getting a draw is not a bad result. Look what happened when you go there. We lost.
Hey.
No, but
we lost. They drew.
Exactly. For a
It's a good
title,
result.
right? When you're in a title race, you have to win that.
Yeah, it was a bad result for me. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I'm saying that if he has to play like difficult teams in and around, you look at it and you're like, okay, cool. If we get a point there, we're good. We can keep on moving. You get me?
Nah.
Not when you're competing for 90 plus points. You gotta win everything.
Literally.
Every single point dropped is a problem.
You could have.
That's why I'm not talking about no title. I know what it takes to win the league in this sort of league with the teams that you're dealing with. You need 90 plus points. Do I think we'll get that? I don't really think so. And if we can, great. I would love to be wrong. Like, it would be so great for me to be wrong about that, but I got no reason to think that yet. And neither does Maresca. So just one game at a time. We keep things stepping. It will be up to you lot. You lot will put us in the race. Not anybody else.
João Felix didn't even play, bro. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, you lot won your duels in the end. And listen, from a Spurs point of view, a Flawless point of view, I'll just be bitterly disappointed as to how wasteful. Like, Spurs is another one. As I said, they're a worse version of Arsenal at times. Like, they're given chance after chance after chance. They had a chance to go above Arsenal.
Yo, don't ever compare Tottenham with us, blood.
I said the worst version.
No matter how bad it is, blood.
Like, take it in. All they had to do was beat
Ain't that
Ipswich.
bad.
To go into the top 3 about 6 weeks ago, all they had to do was beat Ipswich. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To put the pressure on Arsenal and Man City, all they had to do was beat Crystal Palace. Didn't do it. Gave them their first win as well. They've gone 2-0 up against Chelsea. All they've had to do is win that. They went 2-0 up, didn't manage the game in any sort of way. Another wasted opportunity. All they had to do was go and beat Bournemouth in the midweek to put them, because of how clumped that middle to top section of the league is. They messed that up as well. These men are finding themselves so close to Man United when they've actually been in 3 or 4 opportunities to break into the top 4. Do you know how mad that is?
Spursy.
It's so mad how many chances they've had to break.
It's not mad.
It's mad.
It's just Spursy, blood. It's not really mad.
They watched Arsenal drop points.
They
watched everyone drop points.
It is the history of the Tottenham.
It's crazy.
And that's why none of us had any doubt when we went 2-0 down. Let's just get a goal back and we'll be good.
Yeah, it's mad. And do you know what's crazy, by the way? That's the second penalty you got.
Bro, my man was going to the corner flag. What is he doing?
I felt like that was match fixing. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's how I feel. I feel like that with Flawless.
Nah, he went into Palmer. It is what it is.
Nah, Lewis. That penalty is Lewis. If any of your centre backs gave away that penalty, I'm seeing
another look at this like this one. Yo, I will knock you out, you know.
I know it's what.
You got running grip on, man.
Like Cole Palmer gave him a little turn and he just jumped into him.
Bro, turn. He wasn't going anywhere. He was just
but he was just trying to do little hip shakes and all of that. And
bro, I couldn't believe the stupid.
Yo, check the betting pattern on in wherever he's from. Yeah, check the betting pattern, blood. Yeah, because his uncle might have got a fat change, blood.
Yeah,
do you know how hard it is to get one penalty out of Anthony Taylor, let alone 2?
Bro,
especially you lot.
Yeah, it's just Tottenham.
He hates you.
Penalty, that might have to be one of the clumsiest penalties I've ever seen.
I don't know. What was the Basuma one?
Yeah, the Basuma one was bad.
Was that not clumsy as bad?
They were just foolish.
I don't know which one was worse.
They both SARS was worse, but
SARS was way worse. At least if Basuma's had a rush of blood, because he lost the ball.
So don't you think that SARS had a rush of blood and his head's gone oh fuck this shit.
I promise you, watch it again. The guy is going nowhere. At least if Kai.
No, he's going to the corner flag.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
going
so-
like Palmer was going nowhere, bro. He's going nowhere, bro. It's crazy. I can't believe I could like, yeah. Hey, pray for Tobes, innit? Because when it happened, if you saw in the watch on him, he was like this.
Yeah, he's like his head is on Mars.
He generally like spaced out. He went to purgatory for a little
Mhm.
bit. You could just
His
see
hers is on his head is on Mars right now. And long may it continue. You understand? Because I love it. You get me?
But
But
what more expected? You're a Tottenham fan.
you feel me? But Lewis, you're not in the
If I
race,
was
yeah?
a Tottenham fan, God forbid.
This guy,
Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't.
No, I'm just
I'd know
checking
what
before we
to
move on, innit? Before we move on, I'm just checking. Like, Lewis, are you in the race?
You know what
No,
Dad's
no,
gonna
one game at a
Oh,
time, man.
okay.
One game at a
say. You know
time.
what Dad's gonna say.
We'll be back next episode, you know. We'll be back.
Come on, man. You know me. I'm just gonna keep giving you the same answer.
Yeah.
It's
And
all
if you
good.
keep playing the way you're playing, I'm sure the answers will change. Big up
I hope it
Raheem,
does. I hope it does.
Lewis.
Oh, up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea.
One game at a time. 4th place is ours. Shout out to my boy Lewis and the rest of the panel. Troops, he scored a great goal for us yesterday. I fucked this great goal yesterday, yeah.
Come on, man. You scored at
I didn't know you
Tottenham.
had my jinx. I didn't know you had my jinx like that, Troops. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know you could drop the shoulder like that. Still, I know you had that.
Brother,
Surely scoring against
Yo, yo,
Spurs
yo,
would be
yo,
like one
yo,
of the biggest moments.
Yo, this guy has got a fucking nerve after he's fucking letting off left foot shots for Brighton. Huh? Man, like Lamptey with the left foot, yeah? I never knew he had a left foot, but I thought he's a right back, bro.
Proper Chelsea.
I'm actually both footed in real life.
2-footed, yeah? Okay, I see you, blood.
Man's got that.
I see you, blood. You know what I mean?
Flawless. I got that, bro.
I see you, blood. You get me? Big up Wab Sports.
Joey.
Says thank you for the goal this weekend, troops. You don't leave me the fuck alone, blood. Yeah?
Thank you, man. No, you've changed our life for the better, bro.
Fuck you lot, blood. Yeah?
You're my guy, man. Thank you.
Big up Ed. He said, nah, no, big up racist Enzo.
Like, I hear it, but like I'm sure McAllister joined in with them chants 1 or 2 times. Just saying. I'm sure he would have.
Todd Miller. He says, reminder, Esteval Messinio coming 25-26.
Come on, man. Baby Neymar next season. We will be there. We will be there. And that's not even me saying that. That's everyone in Brazil. They're like, Endrick, who? We got Esteval.
We said that about Endrick and that Lionel Richie.
No, then 2 months later, like, no, this Esteval guy, clear. We all good.
Big up my dog, Sai. He says,
Big
big up
Sai.
Flawless Monts. Big up Flawless Monts. Question for the panel. What is the difference between Poch, Spurs, and Arsenal, Mikel? Both bottle title race, and Mikel won one FA Cup. Squeeze FC.
Tottenham actually had a UCL run that was respectable. And Arsenal have had a more respectable Premier League challenge. So not much in it.
Big up Frosted Myth, my dog. He said, when is Matisse starting OF?
Yeah, someone got to talk about T-Sport. Man.
Yeah, I see him out there, blood, with his, and his
Yo,
he
yo,
could be even made an appearance, blood.
Bro,
Yo, put your titties away, man.
bare titties in the camera.
What is going on?
Yo, put your titties away, Matisse,
You
my
get me?
guy. That's not done. But yo, keep your clothes up, man. Put your titties
Sorry
away.
for the man.
Now,
them
you know
around
what?
him,
Fuck
bro.
it. Tits out for the Chelsea. Let's go.
Man, we're calling
Allow
him-
it.
man, we're calling him a tit.
Allow it,
Tit
blood.
is fucking killing me, blood.
Allow it, man.
Put your titties away, man.
We don't need to see that, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, tits out for the Chelsea.
You're nuts. Flawless. No new manager bounce. Nothing, blood. You get me? Drawing with Ipswich. Losing at Emirates. Okay, it happens every year as well. Let's get that in. But losing at home to Forest. First time in 30 years. Euro looking like the Jordan sign when Chris Wood was finished with him. You understand? That's what he was looking like, bro. Let me just there, like. You
Yeah,
understand?
post the rest.
Lisandro Martinez, the alkaline butcher, because he ain't chopping up no steak. He's chopping up broccoli, green beans, Brussels sprouts. You understand? Absolutely getting violated. I remember when they told me he was better than Saliba. How those comparisons have diminished. You get me? Zertkamp can't even pass the ball 5 yards, but Yeah, they told me Zerkamp, blood. You understand? Yeah, big up my dog.
Just to clarify, I ain't tell you no Zerkamp.
Yeah, big up my dog, Ranceroni and all of that blood. But you know what I mean? Head gone. Twins are twin. Mad. Head gone. You get
I
me?
ain't tell you no Zerkamp.
But flawless blood, it's looking like, you get me? No matter what manager comes into the club, it's the same old United, mate.
Yeah, because you continue to play the same players. That's why it's the same old United. I was fuming during the game. I was fuming after the game. I went out on my match reaction. I was still fuming. I went out after that to a music event and was still fuming. Came back, live streamed, was still fuming. Went sleep, woke up, was still fuming. And I'm still fuming now at that. You just mentioned it there about, it doesn't matter what manager comes in, it's the same thing because you're picking the same exact players, in particular the attacking players. And Amram's my guy, that's my gaffer, but I've criticized him, and I've had, whether it's Manchester United fans or other fans, act like he can't be criticized. He got the lineup wrong against Forest, in particular the attack. That's where the issue lies. We had enough of the ball again. What people told me and stated about the Arsenal lineup, or it was rotation, it was tiredness. Rubbish. These men are professional athletes. They are fully capable of playing 2 games in 4 days, fully capable of playing 2 games in 5 days. Not every week, of course, you're going to run them into the ground, but as one-offs, absolutely. Piss poor management from Amorim. Lineup all wrong, in particular the front 3. These are the same attackers who have failed the last guy. Why are you now picking the same attackers? Even in our good season under Ten Hag, the first season, our attack was shocking. Stop playing these, man. He played Mount, Garnacho, Højlund against Schüller. Our attack was woeful. He then took out Mount and put in Portuguese Mount and left Højlund and Garnacho in the lineup. Right, what are we talking about here? Garnacho, and I'm not even saying we have the answers, but I'm saying I want to see different. These attackers have failed time and time and time again. You've now been here. You've now played 5 matches and had multiple training sessions. And here's the craziest part about it is, I know you know because you've stated this. Amorim has called these men shit in the most polite way ever since he's got here, in particular with attack. He said it every single press conference. Every time this guy's got a microphone in his face, this guy has called these men shit. He's just said it in a polite manner that it goes over people's head. These men don't know what to do. These men need their hand held. He hasn't said that verbatim, but that's what he's saying. Their decision-making is bad. They need to get in the box more. They need to create more, whether it's individuals he's calling out or whether he's in the team or whether it's as a team. The team need to think more. They were overthinking it. I'm giving them instructions, etc., etc. He has said this many times. So I know you know the problem. So then why play the same players in particular in the final third? We've watched Anthony be here and be terrible.
To bring up the United's Christmas party has been cancelled.
All right, cool. Yeah, these men shouldn't be partying. Get to work. So I have no issue with that.
Over there.
Yeah. There ain't nothing merry. Get to work. I'm with all that, and I get to Ashworth after my analysis on the game. But we've watched. You've now played Garnacho 4 out of 5 games. Why are you continuing to play him in the 10? 3 of those 4 games you've played Højlund with him. Garnacho is not a 10. It's not going to work. Garnacho and Højlund together is not going to work. And then you compound that by putting Bruno. Try some different players in the final third. We've watched Garnacho fail. We've watched Rashford fail. We've watched Mount fail. We've watched Højlund fail. We've watched Bruno fail. Those 5, stop playing them. Otherwise, you are going to go the same way as the last guy. Try Diallo. Try Maino. Try Ericsson. Try some youth players. I'm just saying experiment. That's where I'm at with it. That's why I wasn't so super critical about the Ipswich game and the Bodo Glint game. They're your first couple games. You've seen what's going on and what people can do, what people can't do. Now you fully well know. And like I said, you've stated this in press conferences repeatedly, time and time again. Match days, non-match days. You've said how bad these men are. Now into the game itself as well. Terrible front 3. As soon as I seen the lineup, I was like, why? That man is off merit. People are like, oh, you can't drop players. Nonsense. And let's kill this myth that players have it in their contract that they must be played. Foolishness. Because one thing he has done, which I like, is drop Rashford. Rashford doesn't start. Didn't start yesterday and hasn't been starting under him. In regards to the lineup as the rest of it, Play Casemiro. We struggled with set pieces against you lot. We struggled with set pieces against Forest. One of our best aerial duels, word to months, in regards to winning them is Casemiro. Play him. Play Casemiro. We clearly been struggling. And Martinez got dunked on for the first goal, yeah. But stop this zonal marking thing. Stop this zonal marking thing. Work man to man. Have one man at the front post there in case the corner's short, and everybody else man mark. Because then it's easier to identify the problem. Second, and we started off sloppy. Second goal as well. Second half again, Bruno giving the ball away.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been bigging up on Nana, but boy.
Oh.
Boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
What did I say?
Boy.
Never trust the keeper who don't fade his hair, bro.
What did I say?
How many times
What did I say?
This, bro?
What have I said on this pod every twice a week? Every week have I said on this pod about consistency. Has he played well before that mistake? Yes, but there's a mistake there. What was that? Was it solely on him? No, but you still should save that. But people are gonna blame him more than they blame Bruno. They're both culpable.
There's actually multiple, like, even though he's been good for Man United, he's been good for a 13th place Man United. That doesn't mean he's all of a sudden good enough as to be a Man United goalkeeper. He's good enough for what you lot are right now, which is dog shit. And remember, Man United keepers.
Do you have any other keepers?
Yeah, Bayern is the backup goalkeeper who I'd like to see. Who I was talking about wanting to see, because he played a couple games. He did okay, and it's kind of like how I spoke about the attack, especially when he was going through his bad run. Play Bayern. Worst case scenario, he's as bad as Onana, and then you know what you do? Take him out the team and play Onana. And it's like that with the front three. Diallo, Maino, Ericsson, youth players can do no worse than our attackers who have year in, year out been awful. Try it. Experiment. Worst case scenario is they're just as bad, and then you can switch it up. I've been saying this. And if you continue, and shout out to Gunnar because he rang me during the watch along. You play the same players in a different formation, you're gonna go the same way as the last guy. Do I think Amorim turns this around? Yes. Do I think he rotates? Yes. Because he's clearly an intelligent individual. He's clearly a very good manager, but people don't like him being criticized. If he gets things wrong, I am going to call it out. He's done more right, then he's done more good, than he's done bad. Way more good. I can clearly see his idea. I can clearly see what he's trying to do. And it's worked out to an extent. Again, the possession was there. It's just a question of what we're doing with the ball. The problem is that he now has continued for too long, because 2 games is too long to figure out, these players are not going to work. Me and Saeed was having this debate yesterday. I don't need to see. I know Mount, Garnacho, Højlund is not going to work. I know Bruno, Garnacho, Højlund is not going to work. You don't need to see that. Start that, for 2 Premier League games back-to-back. Put Diallo there. Play Maino there. Ericsson. Youth players, like I said, just to see. And like I mentioned, the second goal, Bruno giving the ball away, that's typical Bruno. He's someone else who's flattered to deceive, and it continues to do so. Should be dropped. Don't care if he's the captain. Don't care what his contracts he's on, because he's dropped Rashford. He's made that fully aware that Rashford's not his guy. And then the third goal, actually just give credit to the goal. Quality cross and quality header. Could Martinez do better at the back post clearing off the line? Maybe.
But is that not corruption?
Is what? Not corruption.
Martinez not stopping that.
No, I think he's just lost his bearings.
How? You're next to the post, bro.
Yeah, but he's lost it. We literally just spoke in the Spurs-Chelsea game and spoke about Basuma and Sarr and then making daft decisions. He's just made a terrible decision.
But that is ridiculous. That is beyond stupid. You're on the goal line. Why are you letting it go?
Line. I think he thinks he's going wide.
That's why he's like the Keller. The Keller situation.
Players make mistakes, and should he have cleared it? Yes. But like I said, phenomenal cross. I can't remember who crossed it in, and a phenomenal header from Wood. Like, that's where I'm just like, I give more credit to, even though Martinez could have maybe cleared it, maybe not. I just give more credit to the quality of that attack in particular. And that's where it lies. Because it's on us. That's what it is. We shouldn't even be in that predicament. That should be a great consolation goal. That's what that should be. Because our defense has actually been fairly good. It wasn't against Forest, but in general, it's been decent.
Yeah, it was all over the fucking place.
Yeah, but you're gonna have games like
that. Changes. Why did he start that back line?
No, because that's the back line we're gonna go with. I have no issues with him starting that back line. My problem is not
He brought
playing
Delit on.
Maserati.
He didn't start Delit.
He did start Delit.
So who
It was
came off
Delit.
the bench? Was it
was
Maguire came off the bench?
Yeah, it was Delit.
Why is he
Yoro,
making defensive changes?
because we've been managing Delit's minutes for a minute. It's been like
Okay.
Ten Hag did it, and he's done it as well. Because I don't know if Delit has injury issues or what the case is. Because he's been getting taken off, and it's not been performance based. Because he started Euro, Delit, Martinez. No issue with that. Play Maserati. Big up to Barnes every time. Beijing Reds TV. Play Maserati. We cannot afford, even with our best players, we are not a great side. We cannot afford to not play our better players. You have to pick a core of 6 or 7 and play our better players. Maserati's been our best player this
What's
season.
your core?
Play him. Say again.
What's your core? What's your
What's my
7?
what?
You said you got
Oh,
7.
the
What's your
7. Oh, the core. Delit, Euro, Maserati, Martinez, Casemiro, Diallo, Meno. I don't know how many that is.
all defensive.
Pretty much, but Maserati
Apart
and
from
Diallo.
Ahmad and
Yeah, Diallo.
Meno.
The thing is, when I say that, Diallo, Meno, and Maserati shouldn't be. Maserati should be playing as the right wing back. Play Diallo and Meno as the 210s. Let's run it. Because the thing is, with those 2 and 210s, with how much we're keeping the ball, just volume will be okay. We have seen neither of those 2 in the final third consistently. We've watched the rest of these man for 60 games, 90 games, be absolutely shit in the final third. We've watched it. We've seen it. We've watched these man play 30 league games per season or 40 games overall or 50 games overall in a season. They are not good. And if you continue to play them, you're going to go the same way as the last guy. Like I stated, he knows this because that's all he's spoken about is our attack. That's all. I mean, he has not mentioned our defense in one press conference whatsoever in regards to having an issue, whether it's individuals or as a unit. Everything has been on the ball and the final third, but yet you then continue to play the same exact guys. Play Maserati at right wing back, play Diallo in the 10. And it has to be Diallo and or Meno. It has to be one of those 2 because our 10s are rubbish people. And Manchester United fans, it's like some of them don't want to hear this. They're rubbish. Try Xerxes. Even though he's not been good, one thing he hasn't been given is a fair opportunity and a run of games. The rest of them, we know. Go look at Garnacho's appearances in terms of starts. Same with Rashford. Same with Bruno. Same with Højlund. These men have started more than multiple games. Men have had full seasons. Højlund started multiple games last season. Rashford's been here a long time. Bruno's been here a long time. What are we talking about? Anthony's been here long enough now. Like,
I'm not saying he's happy with Bruno.
Of course
he's happy. He's happy he's the captain.
Because he's not going to come out and criticize him. That's just because, like he said, he speaks Italian. That's what he said. He speaks Italian.
Yeah, he said they got a special bond because Bruno
speaks Italian. Of course it is. That's natural. That's nothing to do with football. That's just I can communicate with him in Italian. It's not a footballing thing. When's the last time Bruno assisted Diallo for anything on the pitch? Ain't no connection on the pitch. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, he has to play the better players. Maserati has to start on a regular basis, as does Casemiro, put him back in the side, as does Diallo in the final third. Meno, we'll see. Try it. All this Bruno nonsense and all this rubbish. And then people have the cheek to say to me, oh, why don't you like Ineos? Because this stems from them, not the result against Forest in particular.
Yeah, because what's his name? Ashworth's gone.
Yeah, I have no issue
with
your
thoughts on that?
In regards to him leaving, I have no issue with. It's not worked out. My problem is Ineos.
How long has he been here, blood?
5 months.
That's a bit mad.
The problem I have with it is him not leaving. It's the conversation and the whole process of getting him. Did you, man, not have a conversation with him? How are you so far apart? Because that's what reports are saying. They was far apart in terms of their thought process. So in terms of managers, in terms of formations. Were these things not discussed in the lead up to him getting offered the job? So when you sat down, whether it was an interview, on a StreamYard, Zoom, went for a coffee, whatever the case may be, were these conversations not had? Okay, so what's your thoughts on this formation, this formation? This is the idea we want to go with. If Ten Hag don't work, these are the type of managers we're looking at. And he's the complete opposite, which lets me know these conversations weren't had because Ineos, since they've got here, have made piss poor decision after piss poor decision after piss poor decision. But because it was Ineos and not the Glazers, the majority of the fan base let it slide. This is why I've been on their case from the beginning. And again, people, this isn't so much about the result against Forest. I'm talking about the entire predicament that we're in. The fact that Amarim's here halfway through a season with this terrible squad lies on them. Fully lies on them. Because if we would have done the business that we were supposed to and got rid of Ten Hag and brought in Amarim in the summer and give him a preseason, he'd have some better players to work with. Because he would have seen the attack and went, yes, I need a couple of attackers. After game 1 against Ipswich, all the reports come out saying Manchester United are looking for a striker in January. They're looking to improve the attack in January. Something I had spoken, because our attack has under-delivered for a long, long time. Longer than Ten Hag, but we'll just use the Ten Hag reign. It's been under-delivering. It's been performing piss poor. And like I said with Ineos, they've been making piss poor decision after piss poor decision. And Dan Ashworth just proves that further. Another poor decision. Another shocking decision. That's why I don't back these, man. Right? It's not a signings thing. They've shown themselves to be incompetent time and time again. Made horrendous decisions time and time again. Agreeing to sack Ten Hag. Then the piss poor approach to actually hiring a new manager. Interviewing Tuchel, terrible idea. Couldn't get the Tuchel deal done. So they go back to Ten Hag. They then give him more money. They then bring in two managers alongside him. We then have a terrible start to the season and they don't sack him. We then have the first international break and they don't sack him. We then continue on a terrible run and they don't sack him. Second international break comes and they don't sack him. We then carry on. Then they're all at Villa Park, like the jury, all watching him. Then still don't sack him. Then there's a 10-hour meeting. Still don't sack him. We then play a couple games more. They then sack him. They then go get Amarim. Like, what are we doing out here? Again, just incompetence. And people will back this. If this was the Glazers, we want to burn OT to the ground. Because it's them, people let it slide now. Fuck them. And they did a deal with the Glazers. How you deal with my ups and I'm supposed to like you? All Jim Ratcliffe has done since he's come in here has said how bad Manchester United are, how far we are away from top level. Who's accountable and responsible for that? Who's been running the ship? And they go do a deal with them to keep them longer. But people think that Ineos have Manchester United's best interest at heart. Okay. All right, I got some magic beans to sell you after the show, people. If you believe Ineos have Manchester United's best interests at heart. Come on, man. Common sense. But yeah, Amarim got to get it together, which I think he will. Has to make some switches. Not so much for this Victoria Pearson game in Europe, but more so the derby. Got to switch it up. Have to try something different. No more Garnacho in the 10. No Hoyland in the 9. Try something different. Otherwise, you're going to continue to struggle. You're going to continue to and have the same issues that the last manager had. So that's why I don't put it on a new manager, same problems. Yeah, because you're playing the same players. Try something, experiment. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
Do you still have the belief that you can finish in the top 6?
Absolutely. And that was another thing. Me and Saeed
is like, fuck that.
Like,
obviously, me and him was breaking bread this morning. And he's saying that you was saying that, yo, it's still on. I said, Flawless has gone mad.
I've not gone mad. How many points are we off top 6 right now?
But look how bad you are. Can you see
how many points? How many points are you?
It's 6 points off top 6, Lewis. Yeah, but hear this now, blood.
Yeah, I hear it.
The only run I can see Man United going on is a run of defeats. Like
I hear it, but like
I can't see these man going on a run of wins, blood. Can you see these men going and get 4 or 5 wins in a row?
Here's the thing. I'll go through like my personal experience of last season. We were dog crapping in mid-table all the way up to April. All the way up to April. You go for a run of victories, you're in the top 6. Like, we got to remember, the lower down you go in the table, the less consistency you need. He can be afforded to be crap until March. If he goes on a run of victories, he's back in the race. Just like that.
The thing is,
that's what you need.
Why I said that to Saeed about it being about Manchester United, because you don't have to be great to finish in the top 6. That's what the point I was making. You don't have to be consistent. Because guess what? If you're a consistent team and you're winning 4, 5, 6 games in a row consistently, you're comfortably in the top 4. You do not have to be great. We have been horrible this season. Everybody's in agreement in that. Manchester United have been woeful this season. We are 6 points off top. So if we've been woeful, what happens if we become average? The teams around us are not good. I said this. Villa went a whole month.
But now Villa got 2 wins in a row.
No, they do have 2 wins in a row. But the point I'm making is they went 5 weeks. I think it was 5 weeks without a win.
Yeah, but I hear that. But I can see Villa going on a run now, blood. I can't see you going on a run like Villa.
It's not. We don't. But the thing is,
maybe a
we don't have to
win,
go
draw,
like
maybe 2 win, a draw, then you lose again. I
Yeah,
can see Villa going like 3 wins, draw, a win again.
But Villa, I think Villa will finish. What's it called? 5th. They was my pick for that at the start of the season. It's everybody else. That's what it is. My top 4 is the top 4 as it is.
Yeah, I had
currently,
Villa above Chelsea. I had Villa as top 4, but I put Chelsea in there now. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
because I had Chelsea. That was my top
I hear
4 is
Villa
what the
to be
top
fair.
4 is now, but in different order. And then Villa 5th. So can we still finish top 6? Yes, we can still finish top 6. Because as bad as we've been, we're only 6 points. It's not about going on a great run. If we was chasing down a title, yes. But 3 wins and a draw, even 3 wins and a loss out of 4 games, you shoot right up the table. This is why Brentford are where they are. Brentford are I think they have the best home record in the league.
Brighton are up there as well.
Yeah, Brentford have the best home. Brentford haven't won away from home this season. And then they haven't won away from home this season, and they're 2 points off 6.
Good.
Yeah, because
So
the
that's why I'm
way it
looking
is
at-
now, so what?
Time to
Forest.
finally beat Brentford next week. Let's go.
So Forest are 5th, 25 points.
Yeah.
So Forest and Villa have 25 points, 5th and 6th. And then in 7th, you've got Brighton and Bournemouth on 24. And then 9th and 10th is Brentford and flipping Fulham on 23. Then Tottenham, Newcastle are on 20, and then you're on 19.
Exactly.
But obviously
That's what I'm
City
saying.
are on. But yeah, to get to top 6, 25, you lot are on
6
6 points. But
It's
the
6
team
points.
like I don't know, man.
It's 6 points.
Because if Tottenham sack Ange, they might go on a run.
Yeah, they might do. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy. But
Newcastle as well. Newcastle, they're due to go on
You
a.
talk about it with Chelsea about being in the race. We're in the race. Might be lagging behind.
Who
currently, but we're
do
in the
you
race.
think? All right, so out of Forest, Villa, Brighton, Bournemouth, Brentford, Fulham, Tottenham, Newcastle, who do you think you're better than in that bracket?
At our best, all of them apart from Villa. We can finish above all of them.
You put yourselves above
we get it
Tottenham and
together.
Newcastle?
Yeah, if we get it together, yes. How many points are we behind Tottenham and Newcastle?
Tottenham are on
1 point.
Bro, you're 1 point behind Tottenham.
Okay. And we've been woeful as they've been. So it's all about, again, getting it together. That's
They've
why
actually lost more games than you. They've lost 7. You've lost 6.
That's why. And I back
They've won
Amarim.
more than you.
I can't say Amarim's a good manager and he's the guy I wanted and did the dare and all this for the team. It's all about getting it together. I'm not looking at Manchester United currently as we are right now. I expect us to get better. I expect the manager to figure this out. This is why he was hired to figure it out.
Do you think you're going to
It's
go
bad
out
as
in the
it's
January
bad.
window and really
I think maybe. I
You think
think
you're gonna go
if the correct players become available, I could see that happening. The way Amarim talks, yeah, I could see that happening. I think he'll have ideas already of who to go and get just in January. But yeah, you don't have to be great to finish in top 6. You really don't. If we was 10 points, 12 points, 15 points off top 6, I'd hear it. It's 6.
you got City on the weekend. It could be 9.
Yeah, we do. Cool. And that's if everyone wins above us. Are Brentford going to Chelsea and winning?
They've gone there and won 3-0 in previous years.
Are they winning? Are
To
they
be
winning
fair,
against
to be
Chelsea?
fair, we're still yet to beat Brentford at our ground.
I hear
Exactly. Brentford have a very good record at Stamford Bridge, bro.
They do. They do. But Forest play Villa, so one of them's dropping points. Forest play Villa, they dropping points. I'm just
But
looking at them.
you're worried of Villa though. But you're worried of Villa though, innit?
Say that again. Not
You're
worried
worried.
of Villa, but I
You
think
said,
Villa are.
you said Villa are the only team on that list that are better than you in your opinion.
Yeah. So I'm not. But so let's say Villa beat. So yeah, it's not about catching Villa. So let's say Villa beat Forest.
Okay.
And we lose. And let's say we lose. The point I'm making is we're at game week 16.
You're
It's
gonna
still
lose.
ample points. Say again.
You gonna lose.
All right, cool. If we lose, whether we lose or not, all is not lost. Is the
That's
point
3 in
I'm
a row, blood. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Hammering him out.
All right. No. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. Not having about because we lose 3 games in a row. I leave that to reactionary people. No, I'm not hammering them out because we lose 3. Same way if we win 3 games in a row, I'm not gonna be sat here saying we're gonna win it all. No, that's just foolishness. Absolutely not. But yeah, back to my original point. No, you don't have to be. Plus, we're still in the Europa League. We'll probably win.
I think Europa's your best chance at like Europe.
Yeah, and I said target Europa League. We got Spurs in the Carabao Cup, FA Cup. Unfortunately, we drew you lot away. But hey, this is why you're at Manchester United, is to contest these big games, in particular the FA Cup game. So that's how I'm looking at it. All is not lost. Manchester United fans just love being reactionary and over the top. It was a terrible defeat. It was a bad defeat. Gutted about what I seen, and it was horrendous from the start till the end, from the lineup and the players' performances. But it's one defeat. So bounce back. Go beat Victoria P. Get certain away at City, and we move on from that. I don't even know who we have after that. I think it's the Wolves, I think. And Wolves and Bournemouth. We got tough away games as well. But again, you're at Manchester United Football Club. Pattern up, and I believe the manager will.
Big up Bajan Reds, my GG. Make sure you subscribe to Bajan Reds TV.
Shout out, Bajan.
He said, oh, nah. Oh, nah, nah. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. They call him nah. Who plays up in Manchester? He can't stop a shot to save ya. He's a shit goalie. Hey, we got a Caribbean massive, you know. That's a beanie, man. Hey, yo.
Look, he's sending me 1 second. I'm just trying to try find it now. 1 second.
That's a
Was
baby.
it this? Wait, 1 second.
That's
I
I remember when Flex and them man were saying we're running that one when they first signed him. That
I
is killing me.
What man saying now, blood?
Oh,
You see me?
on
On a
this is it. Look, you play. Look, listen. Look.
Oh na. Oh na. Oh na. Oh na. They call him Onana, who plays up in Manchester. He can't stop a shot to save ya. He ain't a goalie. Police Onana. What's his name?
I sent me that other day. You know what I'm saying? Big up Asian Reds.
That's crazy, bro.
Big up Asian Reds, man.
Fuck you know. Big up Lief. He said, Man, you are cursed, man. Ever since Alex left.
We ain't cursed. We're just going on we just having a bad
What's
week.
LMIC?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
You've only been bad for 11 years, so.
Yeah, we've had long. The thing is, we've had longer runs before Fergie than this without success. What's going to happen? Football goes in cycles. We ain't cursed. Just a bad cycle.
By the way, man, I have to shoot in it.
Go on, do your thing, blood.
Hashtag even when I win, I don't win. You know what I'm saying? So,
fuck this shoot, blood. Big up MSC. He says he's more Ruben intern with that squad.
Yeah, just like I said, he'll get it together. He'll figure it out.
It's not. I mean, he's only for 10 ARG players, but he's pissed, blood.
Nah, he's pissed, but you still have to do more because I've watched you make improvements. So you got to make more improvements now. Regards to you know what? Like, so he's an intelligent man. He knows what he's doing.
No,
play different players.
Palace 2, Man City 2. Man City dropped more points in the title race. I think this is the title officially gone for Man City, blood. You get me? I know we shouldn't rule them out and all of that because of what they have done in previous years, but I cannot see that happening this year, bro. You get me? Will Hughes absolutely dominated the midfield, bro. You get me? He was having the time of his life, pulling the strings. Man City look a shadow of themselves, blood. You get me? They don't look threatening when they're going forward. They don't look defensively sound as they have in previous years. If Ruben Diaz didn't play, they lose. They lose that game. I did a watch along. The amount of blocks that he made, goal-saving blocks that he made, is the reason why City went out of that game with a point, blood. You understand? Like, are we getting to the point where Man City fans are going to turn on Pep? Because imagine they drop out of top 4.
The irrational ones, yes. The sensible ones, no. Turning on Pep is crazy.
Like Big Steve and them will never turn because you get me. Them man, they grew up at Shrewsbury away. You get me. Southend United away. Colchester away. You get me. Grounds with, you understand? My fucking living room's bigger than them stadiums, blood. You understand? So I can't see Big Steve turning, but Boovie and them man there, the glory hunters, they could turn.
Yeah, that's just irrational, emotional. Like, in regards to criticizing Pep, yes, you can do that, absolutely. But turning on him, no. You got to give him time to turn this around. And when I say that, I'm talking about the summer and the season after. I'll see
Is
what
he
they do in
losing the
the-
plot though? Because he went to a back three, then he went to a back four in the game. He's
trying new
playing.
things.
He's playing
I just
Savinho
think
in the
he hasn't dealt
midfield.
with an injury crisis like this.
But
So,
then, like, he's bringing,
kind of caught him off guard.
but he's bringing the wingers into the midfield and bringing the midfielders into into the 10, bro. The lineup was fucking. I don't know what the fuck was going on against Palace, bro. It was
Let me
like a
see the-
freestyle thing.
Let me see the lineup. Let jog my memory. One
Because
second.
on Google it was like this, and then when I actually put the game on and they put the lineup on the TV, brother, these men were all over the place.
Let me have a look here. Nah,
I didn't know what was going on. I think he's
Maybe-
overdoing it. Like
Yeah, because he's never been in this situation before.
he's panicking right now.
That's what it is. Yeah, but when you
100% is panicking.
when you've not been in a situation before and you're whatever 15 years, 20 years into your however long he's been managing, this is the first time he's experienced this. So when you say he's panicking, yeah, it makes sense. He don't know what to do because he's never been here before. What'd you do? You're like a boxer who's knocked everyone out early. First round, second round, third round, fourth round knockouts. And you got 25, 30 fights and you're the world champion pound for pound. And now you're going into 10th round, 11th round and you're losing. You don't know what to do. That's where he's at with it.
He's
But
just
scratch his
swinging.
face
You're
and
in
all that.
windmills.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's like, I've not been here before.
Got his head down.
And then he don't even have what Pep could normally rely on is the individual players to save him. And his better players are not performing because they're aging and the new signings haven't worked. So that's why he's panicking. But love to see it, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Pep. Love to see it. It's over for them, man. This season anyway. I'm just hoping it continues.
Do you think they can still win a trophy this year? You think a trophy still
Yep.
They're
attainable?
definitely capable of winning the trophy. 100%.
Yep.
They could
Still
definitely win an FA Cup. Are they still in the League Cup? Or
Are
they
they
get knocked
still
out?
threatening in the Champions League?
Nah, Tottenham knocked them out, innit?
Oh, yeah,
Tottenham
Tottenham.
knocked out.
Okay, Tottenham. So yeah, FA Cup. Are they still threatening the Champions League? No, they're in trouble in that. They might not finish in the top 24.
I was gonna say, are they even gonna make it through to the next
Where are they in
round?
the UCL
They
table?
might not. They're
They're like
17th,
17th, bro.
and they play Juventus away and PSG away in 2 out, and
Exactly.
then Club Brugge at home.
Like
They
if
might not
Pep
make
doesn't make, bro, this is sick. Like, will the fucking Arab man then press the button on Pep?
No, I don't think they will.
Because
No.
if he doesn't qualify, if he gets knocked out of the Champions League group stages, yeah, and then let's say for example you don't win a trophy, you finish. All right, let's say because they should get top 4.
They'll finish top 4. They'll finish top 4.
You get top 4, no trophy, and you're out of the group stage in the Champions
Oh,
League.
I'd love to see Pep get sacked. However,
would I.
I don't think they'll do it.
And then come to
I
Arsenal, bro.
I don't think they'll do it.
I mean, I'm tired of your cone, man. I want the real.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
want
see,
the
you
real
had
deal.
diet Pep. Now you want actual like real
I
Pep
want
at your
full fat.
football club.
Pause.
Like, I don't think they sack him simply because of what he's done for them. I think it would be foolish of them to push the button. Man's 4-peated, won a treble in that time. I think you just back him and give him the tools he needs to get City back to winning the Premier League. So I don't think they're that irrational.
Do you think they'll go out in the January window?
I
And
can see them in
blow back?
January doing a Mazzo. I can see them doing a Mazzo. It would not surprise me whatsoever. And they definitely go crazy in the summer. But I don't see, even if they get knocked out the champs, even if they win no trophy, I don't think they'll push the button. Which is the sensible thing to do. It's Pep. Man's just 4 people.
I don't think they'll sack him. I'm just like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you're just asking a question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I hope they do.
Anyone who wants
hope
it,
they
I want to
act.
see their reaction when he re-signed.
I hope they act.
Because I bet they won't say that
irrational.
then.
They were
What'd you say?
shaking it. Pause. He
What'd
said
you
that
say?
the people that want him sacked now, he'd love to see their reaction when he re-signed recently. When he
Yeah,
said that he's
Pepper
committed to
just
2
lost
years.
a few games before that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you
He
can't
lost a
see
few,
that
re-signed
reaction.
and kept losing. So
Yeah, it's like
Maybe
people heavily criticizing Amarim and talking about, oh, like he's not the guy. And
Yeah,
no.
Gary Neville was going a bit over the top.
Yeah,
wait, was
What-
he?
what-
What
what
was
did
he
he say?
saying?
He was just like, he went for his neck, bro.
yeah. But when your mate got battered 5-0 at home to Liverpool, you had nothing to say.
Not
So
a
we
word.
know where it lies. Gary Neville, one of our legends, of course, one of
Let
my
me guess,
favorite
bro.
players. You know what I'm saying, helped us have great success. But we know your bias.
Mhm.
We
Very.
know your bias because when we were
Mhm.
getting battered left, right, and center, you was defending them on TV to the point the Liverpool legend came out and said, "I'm tired of Neville and Keane defending this guy." Liverpool legend, who is happy Manchester United where they at, is tired. So just be very careful of when people say that. If that was Ollie in charge, you'd have nothing to say, and we witnessed it. Even when Ten Hag was there, man was very reluctant. I'm fair with my criticism, whether I rate a manager or don't. Amarim's my guy, I know, but I'm not gonna know.
He was getting them for chopping and changing players.
I'm just saying, hey, you know what? Rotate, experiment, just try something different. But yeah, with City, I don't think that they're that daft. They're a smart institution. They're clever people in charge, as you've seen from the success.
Unfortunately,
first bit of trouble, and you gonna say they ain't gonna push the button. No. I don't think so. But I hope they what's it called? I hope they do. Pep sacked. Oh, run me that on his resume, please. Please. Goat what? You know what I'm saying? Can't be a goat and get sacked like that.
Other weekend games. It's gonna fly through these quickly, man. Brentford 4, Newcastle 2. Newcastle, after getting that important equalizer against Liverpool last minute, travel to London and lose. They don't really do well in London. They hardly ever win in London, if we're being totally honest. Aston Villa 1, Southampton 0. Back-to-back wins for Villa. John Duran, lovely goal from the youngster. It's crazy that he's a youngster when you look at the size of him. Pause. Leicester 2, Brighton 2. Brighton were 2-0 up. Absolute beauty from Montel himself. You understand?
Yeah,
cutting on his left foot.
By Monts. It was a quality
fantastic finish by Monts. But you get me. Rude and them, man, they had other ideas. Vardy and big up man like Bobby, my Yardy, with the equalizing goal. That's 4 points from Van Nistelrooy's first 2 games. Leicester are looking like they're gonna definitely fight to stay in the Premier League.
Brighton, it's a good result for us. Brighton dropping points.
Ipswich 1, Bournemouth 2. Ipswich took the lead, but then Bournemouth, they done it again in the last minute. Waturo with the goal. We got a game tonight. West Ham, Wolves. Let me just get a quick prediction from the man.
El Sacico.
It is actually El Sacio. It really is.
No. 2-0 West Ham. I think just because of the whole Antonio situation, they'll be up for a bit more.
I'm going to go goals galore. 3-2 West Ham.
3-1 West Ham. And yeah, Antonio, obviously pray for Antonio, my dog, Jamaica, we say, you know, wanna rise up, blood. We got the news yesterday that he is awake, he's talking, he's had surgery. We don't know if if the injury is going to be career threatening. We hope it's not, but it's looking like he's going to be out for over a year. But at least he's got his health, blood, you understand? So the prayers work, blood, you understand? Jaja is a beautiful man, you see me? Midweek football, Champions League, Europa League, Conference League. Arsenal, we play on Wednesday. We'll be live from 7 p.m. Monaco, second in the league in Liga. 2-0 win on the weekend against Toulouse. We're coming into this off the back of another terroristic performance in the Premier League. Tricky game, you understand? People will be like, oh, we're at home. Why are you nervous, troops? Brother, we struggled against fucking Shakhtar Donetsk, blood. You get me? So, you understand? This is a much better outfit than Shakhtar Donetsk. And it's down to injuries, down to who's available, down to who he starts in that defense. If he goes with Partey at right back and Timber again, and then you take Partey out the midfield, then it's going to be a long night, blood. You understand? The left-hand side, who starts, bro? You get me? Like, Havertz is playing like shit, but then Jesus is playing like absolute fucking... I don't even know another word for shit, blood. What's worse than shit, bro? You get me? That's Jesus, blood. You understand? Like, the left-hand side, we don't even have a fucking left-hand side, mate. You get me? It's tragic right now. It's not looking nice. It's not looking bright. It's looking very cloudy, blood. You get me? So we have to know who is... Yeah, manure. Yeah. Jesus is manure. There we go. Horse shit. You get me? Butter or cow shit, whichever you prefer. But it's down to who's available. We need Gabriel back because this donkey Kiwior as well, this Polish farmer Farmer Jakob. You get me? Him with his fucking foolery. We need to see Wagwan over Dessa. So there's a lot riding on this game. You get me? We was in a position going into the Lisbon game where if we lost that game, we'd be looking like City. We won that game. Qualification is now in our hands. We do have 2 home games, then an away game. I think it's Monaco at home, Dynamo Zagreb, and then someone else as well, blood. Let me just check real quick. I think we've got Dynamo Zagreb at home, obviously Monaco at home, and Girona away. And Girona are not Girona of last season, so thank the fucking Lord on that one. They've been getting absolutely pulverized in the Champions League this season. You get me? So, like I said, it's all dependent on who's available. If these men are up for it, you get me? If Arteta wants to play like a terrorist or actually let us play free-flowing football. So, I'm gonna go with a 2-2 as my prediction. And the last time we played Monaco, we fucking lost. We lost 3-1 at the Emirates, and then we beat them 2-0 away from home, but we went out on away goals. The day when everyone met Kylian Mbappe.
I like Giroud.
Donkey Kong, fucking prick. 2-2.
2-1
I'm
Arsenal.
surprised. Yeah, I'll say 1-0 Arsenal. Be like Chapter than ask.
Other Champions League games, let me just get quick predictions from the man them. Flawless, what did you say?
2-1 Arsenal.
And you said 1-0, Lewis.
Yeah, 1-0.
All right. Couple big games this fixture, this match week. Dortmund Barca.
Barca I fell off a cliff, but
Yeah,
how
they dropped
dominant-
Your Miles back though, and your Miles made them look a bit more how they were looking.
Yeah. Well, even was it their last game I watched where they lost? Yeah.
Las Palmas, innit?
Yeah, 2-1.
How's Dortmund? But I know Dortmund ain't been the best either.
I'm gonna say 2-1 Barca.
You know, I'm gonna go 2-2 draw.
Same.
Juve City.
Oh, speaking of, another 2-2.
Fucking 1-0 Juventus.
1-0 Juve.
Let's go Juve, man. Need City outside that top 24.
Girona Liverpool.
To do well, man. Like top 5 might be needed this season.
Yeah, Girona Liverpool.
Still 2-0 Liverpool. They got good rest now, so I expect them to go through them.
3-1 Liverpool.
1-1.
RB Leipzig, Aston Villa. 2-1 Villa.
Go 2-0 Villa.
2-0 Leipzig. I swear they're top of Bundesliga. Am I bugging?
No, it's not bad.
I thought they dropped. No, it is Bayern. Yeah, Leipzig are 4th. Oh, okay, maybe not. Yeah. You know what? We'll go 1-1. 1-1.
And Leverkusen Inter.
I'm doing this off limited knowledge. Let me see. Are either of these two sides getting on? 1 second. Let me find out. So I know what's happening. Yeah, Inter. Both 2nd versus 6th. Inter 3rd. But Leverkusen ain't really been Leverkusen. Well, they
2-0 Inter.
2-1 Inter. Wait, is it in Germany or is it in Italy?
It's in Germany.
1-1.
1-0 Inter.
Europa League, Flawless. You travel to Victoria Pleasen for this game. What are you telling me?
Go get the dub. I'm saying we got 2 back-to-back wins in Europe before this. Go get the 3rd and just continue to rise at the table and turn it around after the Forest defeat. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm saying good performance, good victory. And I think a victory here will put us pretty much in the top 8 anyway. Obviously, depending on other results, but I think we're 2 points off that. So yeah, 2-0 Manchester United.
3-1 United.
Who'd United go again?
Victoria,
Victoria
please.
Pleasant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 2-1 United.
Rangers Tottenham in the Europa League, lads.
Chelsea Rangers.
Scotland
Oh,
versus
boys.
England.
2-0 Rangers. They got this. We'll send Tottenham up for the YGs to deal with them. Let's go.
Ibrox is very hostile. You don't really want to.
In general, they're always up for it.
Just seeing Rangers results here right now. Let me
They're
see.
third. They're third in the league. They're coming off a full. They beat Nice 4-1 in the last game in the Europa League.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, you know what? 2-1 Spurs.
Prick. 2-1 Rangers.
Why am I a prick for giving my prediction? Everyone thinks Spurs are gonna lose.
Whatever.
Guess what? I think they win.
Yeah, and then we'll see on when. We'll see on Friday, you dickhead.
Yeah,
Lewis,
we'll see.
you travel to Astana. Where is Astana, blood?
Yeah, we played them.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, we played them a couple
Kazakhstan.
seasons
Oh my
back.
God.
Yeah, we played them a couple seasons back.
You are playing ball at Cousins.
Real shit. Are they top of the table? Oh no, they're second.
They are second in the Kazakhstan league. What is your prediction for this game?
I actually think it might be a little bit more difficult for us just based on the conditions. It's like -14 over there. I do feel for any player that we send.
Ross, -14.
Yeah. People are asking me if I'm going. Ha ha ha. I barely do London aways, let alone in that sort of condition. I'm good. We'll go a humble 2-0. A humble 2-0 Chelsea.
1-0. Because of the cold conditions.
3-0 Chelsea.
And that's it,
Oh, wait,
people. What?
Just checking if this is true. Apparently, they're saying David Coote got sacked in the
Yeah,
chat.
big news. David Coote sacked. I need
Yeah, he
official
did.
chat.
Yeah. Sacked by the PGMOL just now.
Wow. Thoughts on that, lad?
Actions were found to be in serious breach of the provisions of his employment contract, with his position deemed untenable. Supporting David Coote continues to be important to us, and we remain committed to his welfare.
He's gonna
Not
get
surprised.
sent.
He was done
He'll
out
probably-
anyway. As soon as
He'll
the
probably
video
pay for his
comes in there.
probably pay for his rehab, blood. You understand? Probably pay
Yeah,
for his
maybe
rehab.
pay out the rest of his
Crazy,
contract or
crazy.
something. I don't know. But I'm not surprised. It's only a matter of time anyway.
Right decision, in my opinion. Like, you can't be seen to have been doing what he was doing and what he said on camera and what he was doing with the white stuff. Like, you have to hold that L, bro. You're stupid enough to do that around people that you clearly can't trust, bro. So, you know what I mean? Who don't hear must feel. Oh, that you piece of shit. You understand? But that's it, people. Another
Is anyone taking
episode.
the redirect?
I went to
If you want-
Fulham.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you-
taking it?
Nah, what show you do? You could do it, fam. I'm only doing a fan calling show. So if you
Are you
want
live?
Oh, yeah, I'm live in like 20. I got a Chelsea chat show.
Because I didn't see you had nothing, Lewis. That's why I just.
I dropped I set up while we were live, so I'm not surprised.
Where is it?
Yeah, but I appreciate it.
We own Tottenham.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, you take the redirect, fam. It's gone.
All right, so we're redirecting to Lewis. Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Another great episode, blood. Episode 347 wrapped up like a zubi, blood. You get me? Big up the man, them as always, blood. Lewis, Flawless, Monts. Make sure you subscribe to the gang. Link in the description as always. Like I said, we're redirected to Lewis, blood, to go show some love over there. So big up the chat. Big up the mods, them. Big up the super chatters. I'll be back. I'll be back on Wednesday. You get me, for the Arsenal watch along. So I'll see you lot then. Enjoy your Tuesday. We're out, blood.
There you
Cheers.
go.
And guess what?